A special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. This broadcast is presented by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? Visit gocurrency.com. And by Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith.
Homecoming Friday in Tilden, Nebraska this evening. Students will be making all kinds of memories that will last forever. But before that, we've got two football teams that could have some pretty memorable football seasons ahead of them. Hello, everyone. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay, live at Richie Ashburn Field at Tilden. Tonight's Nebraska Public Power District matchup features the Elkhorn Valley Falcons and the 8th-ranked Pirates of Plainview. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need them. Lou, we've got two 2-1 teams coming into tonight. Two teams that play in maybe the toughest district in all of 8-man football. Wins are going to be at a premium. This is a big game here on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think whoever wins this game, you get that momentum a little bit. You're right, a very difficult district. Both teams have to play undefeated Summerland and the defending state champ Stanton yet, so you'd like to get a win here today. It's going to be a big one. Both these teams they have lofty goals. Both these teams want to be somewhere at the end of the year. This would be a big one here this afternoon. Two
teams that are abundantly familiar with one another. This is the third time that they have played in the last calendar year. We'll introduce you to key players. You'll hear from coaches. We'll get you set for action. Much more coming up. You're watching the pregame show on News Channel Nebraska.
Pregame show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at customsportsco.com.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
We're here at Faith Regional.
Welcome back to the pregame show on News Channel Nebraska. Some Friday afternoon football featuring the Falcons of Elkhorn Valley and the 8th-ranked Pirates of Plainview. Lou, Elkhorn Valley coming into this one 2-1 on the year. They've won 2 straight after a season-opening loss to Westholt, and they've done it in large part on the ground with one of the better running backs you're going to see all season. He can do it on the ground. He's pretty good out of the backfield as well. And, oh, by the way, also the best defender on this team in Travis Halsey.
Yeah, Halsey's a good player, physical player, guy with over 300 yards rushing so far this season and 6 touchdowns. You mentioned physicality. That's what they're going to bring with him. They're going to try to control the game on the ground, and he certainly will be an integral part of that for the Falcons this afternoon.
Now, the Pirates come in 2-1 as well. They just lost to Crofton last week by 10. They like to sling it a little bit more than Elkhorn Valley, but Lou, if they're going to be able to do that, you got to run the ball first, and that means Jackson King.
Yeah, Jackson King, he's got 277 yards rushing so far this season, but he's also a threat out of that backfield. He'll be able to catch passes, a good athlete, a good diverse offense, I think. That's what Plainview is going to try to do. They're going to try to establish the run, but they're going to try to make some big plays out of that, probably out of that backfield in the air. We'll see if that happens, but he's certainly a guy to watch for the Pirates here in this ballgame.
Had 2 touchdown passes, 2 touchdown receptions, I should say, in that loss to Crofton last week. He, too, is his team's leading tackler. You'll hear from both coaches coming up. Those coaches' conversations brought to you by USAVE Pharmacy, where their focus is your family's health. Back after this, you're watching News Channel Nebraska.
We're here at Faith Regional, where speech-language pathologists can help with several different conditions. Let's learn about it. By Amanda Phillips, a speech-language pathologist with Faith Regional Health Services. What are some of the new things you're offering here?
Yeah, here at Faith Regional for speech therapy, we have a couple new programs. So our first one here is a comprehensive program that we offer for individuals with Parkinson's disease. And so for speech therapy, it's called the Speak Out program. And this is really for anyone who's noticed, throughout their journey with Parkinson's, that maybe their voice doesn't sound as strong as it used to, or they're having difficulty swallowing. So this program pairs really nice with our LSVT BIG program that our occupational and physical therapists offer. And so this is a 4-week program, and we work collaboratively with the other therapists to provide these patients with a comprehensive therapy program to preserve some of those skills.
Why pursue these new angles? What do you hope to achieve?
With anyone who's lost their ability to communicate, we want to jump in right away. And so as soon as, we can get in there with a home exercise program, a mobility program, we want to do that so these patients can preserve these skills as long as they can. And everyone's journey with Parkinson's is so unique. And so we really try to catch these patients, as soon as we can and get their families on board, because this is going to be a lifelong journey for them. And so as much as we can step in from the very beginning, we like to do that.
When patients come back and tell you that they're able to experience those moments, what emotions does that bring up in them? Yeah,
I think that's why a lot of us therapists joined this profession. We're here for our patients. We love to see them succeed. And, it's truly one of the most rewarding careers out there. And that's why we come to work every day.
Amanda, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, welcome to the pregame show. I'm joined now by head coach of Elkhorn Valley, Brandon Black. Coach, lost your opener, but you guys have steadily improved since then. What have you liked about how your team has bounced back from that victory, and what improvements have you seen?
Well, just the young kids that were a little bit inexperienced, they were able to, kind of pick up on scheme and what they should be doing. So, they've done a lot of learning, so I appreciate their hard work, and just hopefully we can continue that.
You got some new faces in new places, but defensively, you guys have been outstanding. Pitched a shutout, 58-0 shutout a week ago. What have you liked about the defense? How have you guys been able to be so dominant defensively?
Well, our kids are physical, I think, number one. They like to hit, so, we stress that a lot, and they've kind of taken that role on. Lots of guys with the football, and then they just know what we want to do defensively. I think that's kind of the easiest part from last year to this year is, we had a lot of kids that were able to get in on some defense last year, so that transition has been a little bit easier.
We got a familiar foe coming to town here today in Plainview, a team you played twice last year, so probably not a whole lot that you don't know about them. What do you expect from the Pirates today, and how are you guys going to get a win?
Well, they're physical, so we expect them to be physical, expect them to tackle well, run the ball well, and then, they can throw it too. So, it's going to be a good 8-man football game, I think.
I think you're right, Coach. Thank you so much here for joining us, and good luck in this afternoon's ball game.
Yeah, hey, thanks for being here.
All right, that's head coach Brandon Black of Elkhorn Valley. Folks, stick around. More pregame show is coming up next. You're watching high school football on News Channel Nebraska.
At home or on the range, AGI Sentinel's buildings protect crops and valuable assets from harsh weather conditions. Don't risk losing your hard-earned assets to seasonal elements when AGI Sentinel pre-engineered all-steel buildings are the simple and sturdy solution that provide maximum protection for a minimum cost. For free estimates, talk to Scott, Kenny, or Luke about your AGI Sentinel building. Call 402-748-3551 today or go to ashoffconstruction.com.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Joined now by Kyle Schmidt, head coach of the Plainview Pirates. Coach, a week ago you played a really good Crofton team. Kind of turnover bug hit you a little bit, had 6 turnovers in that game, but you guys were close. It wasn't a blowout. What did you take away from that game? What were some of the positives from that loss to Crofton?
Yeah, I thought defensively we started pretty slow, and then after we started getting the turnover bug, our defense really kept us in the game, and they were able to, bend the neck, but bend, don't break, and make sure that we got stops when we needed them. And out of 4 turnovers, we only gave up 1 score. So they really kept us in the game and gave us an opportunity there to try and make a charge in the second half. But if you turn the ball over 6 times, you're not going to beat a good team, let alone a team that's not as good.
We have an experienced team, but unfortunately, we're walking over here, you talked about some injuries on your team, and Carter Lingenfelter was not the starting quarterback this year, but he's taken over, and I think he's played pretty well. What's your take on how these injuries have affected you early in the season?
I mean, adversity is something we know that we have to deal with. Football's a violent game. It's something that you just have to, that happens and that you have to deal with. And Carter's done a great job. I mean, he's played a lot of football for us. He's played a little quarterback in the past. He hasn't played much late just because he's moved to receiver. But he stepped into that role and really hasn't missed a beat. Our offense has kept going and kept being consistent. But like you said, we got the fumbles last week and we couldn't hold on to the ball.
We got Elkhorn Valley here today in Tilden, and certainly in a foe that you know well, a team that ended your ended the playoffs, ended your season a year ago. Do you use any of that as motivation, or are the kids just kind of, is this kind of just another game?
No, it's just one of those things where we got to focus on getting better each week. I know this group has lofty goals, and we got exposed in a few things last week, so it's been preparation all week to correct those things and really just put our best efforts out on the field today.
Well, Coach, really appreciate you joining us, and best of luck in this afternoon's football game.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys covering the game. Thank you.
Absolutely. That's head coach Kyle Schmidt of Plainview. Stick around, folks. It's going to be a good one. Class D1 8-man football. Plainview takes on Elkhorn Valley right after this on NCN.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Door Insurance Agency of Plainview and Madison, 402-582-4407. Michael Foods, best wishes to all area teams this year from Michael Foods of Bloomfield and Plainview. And CHI of Plainview, committed to creating healthier communities and seek to deliver exceptional patient care. Go Pirates!
Let's talk School Spotlight, brought to you by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. Plainview Pirates in town, the only team left in Nebraska that uses the pirate as the mascot. They come in with 17 playoff trips all time, 2 in a row. They've won 2 state titles all time, the last coming in 2005. Meanwhile, Elkhorn Valley, bisected by Antelope and Madison counties, the town of Tilden split in half pretty much. They've made 7 playoff trips all time. 4 of those trips have come since Brandon Black took over as coach 6 years ago. And last year, they won their first ever playoff games, winning in both the first and second rounds. That second round matchup against Plainview. At your School Spotlight, starting lineups and all the action next. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Ethanol plants in the Midwest have many benefits to the well-being and growth of America. Ethanol fuel is more affordable than traditional gasoline and reduces harmful vehicle emissions, plus supports nearly 300,000 American jobs. Ethanol protects America's energy independence and generates highly nutritious animal feed like Distiller's Grains. The low cost and nutritional properties of Distiller's Grains makes it one of the most sought-after feed ingredients in the world. Ethanol plants, a plus for our area farmers, consumers, and beef producers.
Nebraska, it's time to celebrate our community heroes. Do you know a local hero who dedicates their time to make your community better? Someone who leads with a vision for a brighter tomorrow and inspires others to join? Nominate them today for the Community Hero Program, thanks to Medica. Each month, one Nebraska hero will be chosen and will get to choose a nonprofit to receive a $1,000 donation. Let's honor those who make our community shine. Community Hero, celebrating the heart of Nebraska.
Take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by Medica. With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for. Plainview defense, there you see them coming in. This is a talented group. 4 players in this starting lineup had double-figure tackles last week, led by Carter Lingenfelter. He had 14 tackles and an INT in that 44-34 loss to Crofton. We talked about Lingenfelter taking over at quarterback. He's played well, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Keep an eye on Cohen Lingenfelter, pretty good receiver for them. 8 receptions, 92 yards, caught his first touchdown pass of the season last week. Defensively for Elkhorn Valley, Kellen Olendick had a great game in their 58-0 victory over Humphrey Lindsay last week. 8 tackles, a couple for loss. Logan Black had an INT last week. Then offensively, Mason Nitz doesn't throw a lot, but when he does, he's efficient. 60% completion. His favorite target has been Corbin Werner, who caught 2 touchdown passes this year, had 2 receptions in the victory last week. Opening kickoff next. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
At Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, our definition of care is showing devotion to and concern towards the health of you and your family. We believe each person that walks through our doors deserves to have a primary care provider they're comfortable with, to be treated like family, and to have their health needs exceeded. Our 20 family medicine providers, located in 10 communities throughout Northeast Nebraska, offer comprehensive health care for all ages. Whether you need a yearly checkup, chronic care management, or you're under the weather, count on us for primary health care you can trust. And if you or your family require a higher level of care, our primary care providers connect you to the area's largest multi-specialty physician group, ensuring a seamless healthcare experience. Choose Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, where we don't just care for you, we care about you.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. Region 4 Behavioral Health, affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services. And by The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years.
Back at Ritchie Ashburn Field in Tilden, Nebraska, Elkhorn Valley 2-1, playing host to number 8 Plainview, also 2-1. Their lone loss coming to Crofton, another team ranked in the NCN top 10. They're ranked 6th in the state. 10-point loss last week. Elkhorn Valley lost their week 1 game to Westholt, 36-14. Have followed that up since with 34-14 victories over Boyd County and a 58-0 victory over Humphrey Lindsay last week. Elkhorn Valley will be starting with the ball to start the game in their home black uniforms, trimmed in green. Plainview, their road white uniforms. This is the third of 4 games in 48 hours here on News Channel Nebraska. Had the doubleheader at Seacrest last night. Later on this evening, we'll have a great top 10 matchup in Class A. Kearney hosting Omaha North. That should be a good one. As should this one, Lou. We were talking about it on the way here. I think this could be one of the better games we broadcast on NCN this season.
It just feels like it's so evenly matched. Both these teams, they play a little bit different styles a little bit, but both teams want to be physical, and that's going to be a hard-hitting football game here today.
Cohen Lingenfelter kicks it away. It'll be fielded on a hop at the 6-yard line by Jarrett Werner, and he's not going to get much. Out across the 15-yard line, where Elkhorn Valley will come out on offense for the first time at the 18-yard line.
Eric, you mentioned that these teams played twice last season. The regular season game in Plainview, the Pirates won 27-12. Pirates were undefeated in the playoffs and got actually kind of handled by the Falcons 36-8 in the playoffs. Kind of a stunner as far as the size of victory. So you got to believe that Plainview kind of, couldn't wait to get this game after what happened in the playoffs this season ago.
Go with an option play on first down, does Elkhorn Valley. They run the ball a lot, but Lou, they use a lot of motion, a lot of misdirection, a lot of pulling guards. That time, Travis Halsey carries the ball to the 22 on a gain of 4.
Yeah, they do a lot on offense and defense. They'll show you different looks. Elkhorn Valley, though, they're going to want to try to run the football and control clock, control time of possession, which is a little bit different than what Plainview wants to do offensively.
Flag before the ball is snapped. We could have our first penalty early in this one. It is a player lined up off sides on Elkhorn Valley. So first penalty of the game moves him back 5. It'll be 2nd down and 12 instead of 2nd down and 7.
Certainly you want to try to avoid those sort of penalties. Those are kind of an unforced error. And both these offenses are going to want to, I think both teams want to control clock. I think, but Plainview is going to, when we see them offensively, they'll be a little bit faster. They're going to try to control clock, meaning they're going to try to score quickly and put you back out there a little bit faster.
On 2nd down, ball is out, mishandled, and I believe Plainview has it. They do.
Wow.
Fumble recovered by Brandon Clement, the sophomore, and Elkhorn Valley turns it over and gives a high-powered offense the ball inside the 20.
Yeah, it was Plainview last week with the fumbles. This time Elkhorn Valley coughs it up. And what a break for the Pirates. Great field position for your first drive inside the almost to the 15-yard line.
Plainview came in with a -4 turnover ratio on the year. They go direct snap to Jackson King on first down from the 17-yard line. Gets about a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
I was watching Jackson King earlier warming up. He looks the part, doesn't he? 215. He's a solid guy, tough guy to bring down.
2nd down and 9. They go direct snap to King again. So we have not even seen Carter Lingenfelter at quarterback yet. That time King leans across the 15 to the 14, and we'll see Lingenfelter for the first time on 3rd and 7.
A credit to Elkhorn Valley. 2 runs and only 3 yards. That sets up down a 3rd and long, and now a fumble for Plainview.
Ball is loose, fallen on back at the 25-yard line. So, Coach Schmidt talked about it. They kind of suffered from the fumbles a bit last week. You see it there. They retain possession, but it's 4th and long, and they're probably going to have to go for it.
Yeah, probably going to have to. I think that was just a miscommunication between the center and the quarterback. Ball looked like it was snapped before the quarterback, Lingenfelter, was ready for it. And now a big loss. Plainview going to have to come up with something here, or you're going to squander a great opportunity right out of the gate.
Yeah, 4th down and call it 17 from the 25-yard line. Actually, 4th and 18. They need the 7-yard line. Well, Carter Lingenfelter was quarterback for this team. Had to switch positions once Gage Walton kind of emerged as the QB. Walton got hurt. Lingenfelter back in, and here's his first big test. Faces pressure. It's a screen underneath to Wyatt Schroth, and he's not going to get there. Elkhorn Valley's defense does the job. Travis Halsey, Logan Black combine on the stop, and a great stop by Elkhorn Valley off the turnover.
Yeah, that's a big stop there for the men in black and green. It looked like Plainview had a chance to really seize momentum early. Now it's a win for your defense. You kept Plainview from scoring or really even moving the football. And now I think you're going to see both these teams, ball security is going to be really big for both these ball clubs in this game this afternoon.
So now 1st and 10, really kind of back where Elkhorn Valley started. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line, which is where their first drive started. Still no score. Here's Halsey. Cuts up into the pile. Fights his way to the 20. Gain of a couple. It'll be 2nd down at about 8. Our first quarter brought to you by Yankton Medical Clinic Norfolk, building a Norfolk legacy, one patient at a time, one generation at a time. From family practice to expert specialists, they're here for you today and every day.
We talked about Elkhorn Valley. They just had the great stop defensively. They've only given up 28 points in 3 games. In 8-man football, that's saying something.
2nd down and 8 from the 20. Nitz going to the air for the first time, wants it all, thinking big, has a man, and it's caught. In Plainview territory, that's Jarrett Werner, his 7th reception of the season to the 27-yard line, and a 1st and 10 for Elkhorn Valley.
Great pass by Nitz, great spiral. And then Werner goes up over the defender and makes a nice play. Great pitch and catch. Elkhorn Valley now in business inside Plainview territory.
Goes for 33 yards. Now Elkhorn Valley spreading him out a bit. They'll give it to Halsey. Trying to come near side, makes one man miss, then gang tackled. Plainview's got some tough guys defensively. Jackson King, 27 tackles coming into today. He and Cohen Lingenfelter combine on that stop.
Hey, we talk so often about these guys in their offensive stats, but a guy like Jackson King defensively, one of the reasons that Plainview, their defense is very good as well.
So 2nd down, call it 8 from the 25-yard line. Still no score. Back to Halsey. Not much. Boy, not able to get past that second level. It's a good group of linebackers. You got Corbin Clement, Colt Kramarik combining on the stop, maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, you can see the physicality on both the sides of the football here for both these teams. I got a feeling these guys, when they get up in the morning, are going to feel like me.
3rd and 7. You saw the replay there, by the way, brought to you by Madison County Bank. Here to help you grow. 3rd and 7. Mason Nitz out of the gun. On the rollout. Firing deep again over the top. Laying out is Werner, can't haul it in. Great effort, and it'll be 4th down.
And it's actually put that in a pretty good spot on the outside where the defender couldn't get to it, and gave Werner at least a chance. Sailed just a bit on him, but he had a chance. Not that bad of a play. They were just about an inch away from a touchdown.
So now 4th down and 7. You can see 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. That's Corbin Werner, the junior, on the near side of your screen. Nitz with time. Fires late over the middle. It's caught. Going to depend on the spot. Yeah, it looks like he might have it given where they're spotting it at the 16-yard line.
I think he's right
and
on the
now
line.
There is a signal. 1st down, Elkhorn Valley on the gain of 8.
Yeah, just got it by about half a yard, I think. It's a good job to get to the spot, make that catch. That's what you want your receiver, is to know where that marker is and get ahead of it. You don't want to make the catch behind the marker and come a yard short. He did a great job there to get that 1st down.
That was Logan Black. He had 2 receptions a week ago, including a touchdown reception. So 1st down 10 from the 15. And motion's going to move Elkhorn Valley back.
I wonder if that was a pass play because Werner was ready to go there.
Yeah, he was. So now call it 1st and 15 at the 21-yard line. Elkhorn Valley's a tall team. You know, their basketball team has been really good of late. I imagine they will be again. But they've got a lot of guys out there. Corbin Werner goes about 6'2". Logan Black, certainly a tall one. It'd be tough to defend.
Yeah.
On 1st and 15, it's a keeper. Nitz finds a convoy, breaks a tackle, gets inside the 10, fights his way inside the 5 to the 4-yard line, a gain of 17. It's 1st and goal.
Colt Kromarek made the tackle that saved the touchdown. Watch this cut right here, right up there. That's good vision. A nice cut, put his foot down and went upfield. And if it weren't for Kromarek, that would have been a touchdown.
So 1st and goal, Falcons trying to strike first on homecoming. Nitz will have Halsey behind him. Pistol set, Nathan Werner the center. Pitch to Halsey, Plainview ready for it. He's going to lose yardage. Initial pressure supplied by Lingenfelter. Reese Fromm finishes it off. It's 2nd and goal after the loss of 2.
Yeah, Tom Cohen Lingenfelter stayed home and made the play, forced that play inside. Doesn't get the tackle, but he forced that play inside. That's a great job. And again, we talked about Elkhorn Valley. They'll throw different looks at you, so eye discipline is very important defensively, and we saw it there. It was a great job by Lingenfelter.
So 2nd and goal. They mark it just to the right of the 5. Elkhorn Valley out of the gun. And a lineman leaving early again. That's 3 procedure penalties on Elkhorn Valley. You know, week 4, Lou, those are the kind of penalties as a coach you just don't want to be seeing repeatedly.
Right. Yeah, and that's something. When you play a good opponent like Plainview, you just can't hurt yourself. They're tough enough to beat without you helping them out. And those have all been those unforced errors, as you mentioned, that just drive coaches crazy.
I mean, I get it. Plainview's line, that's some big boys down there. Javen Stewart.
Yeah.
Haven Stewart in there at 250 pounds. Got Harrison Thor down there at 240. All right, 2nd and goal from the 10. Swing pass. Halsey can't break free. Boy, they have done a great job tracking him down. He is not making plays in space. That's Hunter Meyer, talented sophomore, among the leading tacklers for Plainview. It's 3rd and goal.
Hunter Meyer, number 41, made that tackle, and he is a guy with 20 tackles. He's got a couple for a loss, has a sack. You mentioned just a sophomore, a guy that I think Plainview is excited about here going forward.
3rd down and goal from the 10. 3 receivers split wide. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Nitz looking left. Corner. Overshot him, incomplete. Was trying to get it to Corbin Werner. Lingenfelter had the coverage, and it's 4th down.
Well, certainly Elkhorn Valley going to go for it here. Watch the football here just a little bit long. He's been close. He's getting both of those passes into the end zone were just a hair ahead of the receiver.
So 4th and goal from the 10. They had gotten to the 4, but penalties have backed them up. Nitz, quick hitter over the middle, bobbled, caught, touchdown. Timing route works perfectly. Jarrett Werner's first receiving touchdown this year, and Elkhorn Valley's on the board first.
Now Werner just hits the slant into the end zone. You're right, timed perfectly. And he just thought he would, he'd make it look tough there. Just But that's a big conversion, obviously, for Elkhorn Valley on 4th down to get the touchdown and get the first score of the ball game.
They'll go for 2. Both of these teams will be going for 2 each time. Option play. Boy, Plainview's been swallowing that up. Halsey fights but doesn't get there. And with 4:33 to go in the opening quarter, it's 6-0, Elkhorn Valley leading. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
We got your back.
Six nothing on our scoreboard, brought to you in part by Faith Regional Physician Services. When hard work hits you hard, have faith. Also by Currency. Need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items? Currency's here to help. Visit gocurrency.com today. Big 4th down conversion finds the end zone. Elkhorn Valley with the lead early on 8th-ranked Plainview alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay. Plainview will start this drive at their own 15-yard line.
We'll see how Plainview attacks. If they try to, you've got to start getting first downs to speed that offense up and force the defense to kind of be on their heels. And this Elkhorn Valley defense is very good, so it's going to be difficult to do that. Speaking of Elkhorn Valley, we mentioned in the pregame, Mason Nitz has only thrown 12 passes coming into this ballgame, but he's missed a couple of touchdowns by an inch or two and does throw one to get that first lead.
He's been pretty solid. Pretty accurate so far today. Plainview staying on the ground early. That's Jackson King for a couple. It'll be 2nd down and about 8.
It's very difficult to run the football against the Falcons. Very stout up front.
2nd down and 8. They go to King again. Gets a little bit of a push. It'll be 3rd and about 5 as King whirls to the 20. Gain of 3 there. We got lots of folks with signs here today. Get an early day on this Friday. Get to go to the homecoming dance afterward.
Reminds me of how I got this job. I said, we'll work for food.
That's exactly right. Straight ahead goes King. He's not going to get there. So Plainview 4th down, decision time here. Do they punt it away on 4th and 2 or try to keep this drive going?
Well, early in the ball game, we'll see how Coach Schmidt wants to be aggressive. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, he's wasting no time. 4th and 2. First pass of the game is caught for first down yardage. It's Lingenfelter to Lingenfelter. Carter finds younger brother Cohen, and Plainview moves the sticks for the first time this afternoon.
Yeah, just a short hitch route, and he gets the first down. And that's a little bit of a gamble, but it pays off for the Pirates.
Now coming near side, Lingenfelter on the keeper. Out across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Solid gain there of about 4. Lingenfelter hands off. Jackson King's got first down yardage. Just into Elkhorn Valley territory. Plainview playing with a little bit of tempo here, Lou, wasting little time in between plays.
Yeah, this is what they like to do. Once you start getting some first downs, you start moving the football, then you can do this. You can speed the game up, force the defense to react quickly. And when Plainview is able to do that, they're very good.
Jackson King's 6-yard gain there, his longest of the day. Little stretch play to the right. Now he's got his new longest gain of the day of about 9. Deeper into Elkhorn Valley territory. They'll mark him down at the 31, call it 2nd and 2 upcoming.
You see a lot of runs there to the right between center Haven Stewart and the guard Harrison Thor. That's almost 500 pounds on that side. So you're going to see a lot of running on toward that right side of that offensive line.
You've also got Caden Ickler on the line, a solid 190. That's a big bunch up front.
Yeah, it is.
They option to the left, though. King not going to get there. Hammered. Kellen Hollendick laying it down. Loss of a yard. It's 3rd down and 3.
I want to get the accident team out here and investigate this thing. Look at that. Wow. That's like a car crash.
So 3rd down and 3 after the loss of a yard. Ball at the 32. They need the 29-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Beautiful play, action play. Flag comes in at the end of the play, though. It's a gain of 8 if it stands, but we'll check on the flag.
I think it's coming back and get a hold. Yep.
That is a hold against Plainview, their first penalty. But, boy, it comes at a big time.
Now see if we can see it on film.
You see it right there.
Yep.
The takedown as Lingenfelter made it through the line. So what was 1st and 10 will now be 3rd and about 12 as they bring the ball back to midfield. So, yeah, call it 3rd and 11. They need to get to the 29-yard line. But as we've shown, Plainview not shy about going for it on 4th down. Underneath, great open field tackle. Now Plainview's going to have to go for it on 1st down. That's Halsey knocking Clement down immediately after the gain of about 4. It's 4th down.
And Travis Halsey, another guy, he's listed at 185. He plays bigger than that. That was a big, solid hit. Really limited the amount of yards Plainview got on that one. Now, another 4th down. We've had several already.
4th and 6. Lingenfelter in motion. Carter Lingenfelter to the air. All day to throw. Over the top. Incomplete. Had a man, but he overshot him. Clement couldn't haul it in. Elkhorn Valley takes over on downs.
Well, you're going to see a lot of 4th down opportunities for both these teams. Very difficult to sustain drives. That ball, he was open there, just overthrew him. Now Elkhorn Valley with a bit of a break with the ball at the 35-yard line. Good field position to start this drive, already up 6-0.
Lou, we talked about the height of Elkhorn Valley. You had Corbin Werner underneath with that 6'3", 6'4" frame. That was hard to place that over top of him.
Yeah, that's not talked about enough really in football. You talk about girth, but it is tough to throw over those long arms.
Now Travis Halsey to the ground on 1st down. Not much. Boy, Plainview does not let you get outside. Gang tackle that time. Hunter Meyer, Wyatt Dorr combined on the stop, maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd down. Travis Halsey's had rough going early on. That was his 6th carry. He has just 8 yards.
I like both these teams' run defenses.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to get much against either of these fronts. So you're probably going to see, and we've already seen it, the only touchdown of the ball game is a touchdown pass. So which quarterback can make plays through the air, that might be the difference in this ball game.
2nd down and 9. Halsey trying to bounce outside, but boy, you see Plainview, they just sniff it out immediately. Now this is going to be extra yards for Elkhorn Valley on the face mask.
Yeah.
He was stopped for no gain. But Plainview will be called for the penalty. We'll see if it's 5 or 15.
Yeah, penalties right now hurting the Pirates.
They're going to mark off 15 yards. So Plainview has had almost half as many penalties, but for significantly more yardage. That 15-yarder moves Elkhorn Valley down to the Plainview 28-yard line as we reach the end of the first quarter. Elkhorn Valley leading the number 8 team in the state 6-0. Second quarter next. This is News Channel Nebraska.
Elevate your drive with Woodhouse Ford. From driving the city streets to cruising the back roads, Woodhouse Ford has something for every lifestyle. Discover the joy of performance and reliability with Woodhouse Ford, where every mile is a testament to quality craftsmanship. With 3 locations in Omaha, Blair, and Plattsmouth, Woodhouse Ford is ready to help you. Shop our inventory and offers going on now and experience the difference of buying with Woodhouse Ford.
Second quarter about to get going here at Richie Ashburn Field. It's a hot late September day in Tilden, Nebraska, here at Ashburn Field, where the grain elevators are the backdrop. One of the coolest places to see a football game, just carved into the middle of this field where they play baseball. The city pool's out here.
This is what you call Americana.
Yeah, man. No doubt about it. We are just into Antelope County, by the way. If we were on the other side, about a block east of that pool, we'd be in Madison County. That pool, if it had water in it, would be very inviting right now. It has no water in it.
Yeah, we should have told me that before I dove in.
Yeah. First down run for Travis Halsey. Gets a couple. It'll be second down and 8. That's really been about the only thing that's not gone well for Elkhorn Valley today, has been the run game, but they've been able to persevere and do pretty well offensively.
Yeah, they've been able to complete some passes, and they've had guys open that they've just missed, and only by inches. And for Plainview right now, they've had less penalties, but their penalties have been more damaging. They've took themselves out of a short yardage situation offensively, and then obviously the face mask gives Elkhorn Valley good field position.
Second down and 9 from the 27. Flag is in, pass is caught. That's close to first down yardage for Logan Black, but I don't think this one's going to count. Flag is down, and the body language suggests it is indeed a hold against Elkhorn Valley. Fourth penalty on the Falcons here in the first half.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because that was a good pass. And it was a nice route right on the boundary. Good completion over there to Black. But it's all for naught. It's coming back.
So both teams have been getting in their own way here a little bit. Elkhorn Valley turned the ball over. Their defense held after that. Both teams have been troubled by flags early on. It is second and 20 now. Ball at the 37-yard line. Nitz to the air again. Left side has a man caught near first down yardage. That's Corbin Werner's first catch today. Nitz very impressive in the passing game.
Yeah, he's only thrown 12 passes coming into today. He looks good. He's starting to get in a rhythm, which is bad news for Plainview. And as I said a couple times already, he had a couple passes there that were very, very close to being touchdowns. But, boy, that's the one thing. You get a quarterback, you get him in rhythm. And Plainview able to stop the run, but they have not been able to control the Falcons' passing game here early.
Third down and 1 after that gain of 19. Nitz straight ahead, hesitates, spins, gets away, and has first down yardage. Great move by the senior signal caller, gets to the 15-yard line, a gain of 4, and Elkhorn Valley keeps the drive going.
A crazy thing, that's the first third down conversion of the ball game. We've had 3 fourth down conversions. That was the first third down, and Elkhorn Valley keeps their drive alive, trying to extend their lead.
First and 10 now from the 15. Elkhorn Valley keeping everybody in the box. 2 tight ends, Black bunch to the near side. Nitz looking for a hole, not much. Oh, stays on his feet, great balance. Boy, if it weren't for Hunter Meyer, he would have scored.
Yeah. Watch this move here, Eric. Watch this. That's just like, he looks like Barry Sanders out there. What balance.
That was a really pretty 3-yard gain.
Yeah. Looked like that was not going to go for anything, but that's really impressive balance. Get low like that, but keep your feet. That's impressive running there by Mason Nitz.
Second down, 7. 4 on the line for Plainview. Nitz fakes the handoff. Halsey pitches to Black, trying to get the edge. Boy, Plainview doesn't miss tackles, do they? Cohen Lingenfelter on the edge, sure-handed. Pretty solid gain. It'll be third and about a yard, but boy, I gotta believe against a lot of teams that could be a touchdown.
Yeah, it looked like they had the edge. It almost looked like Lingenfelter got pinched inside a little bit, but he reacted very well and showed great speed. Got out there and made that tackle.
So third down and a yard after that gain of 6. Ball's at the 6-yard line. Werner and Black split wide to the left. Now they re-huddle, and now they got to call timeout. We'll take one as well. 9:21 to go in the half, 6-0 Elkhorn Valley. This is News Channel Nebraska.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people that we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
First of 2 games here on News Channel Nebraska today. We've got Kearney and Omaha North. Should be a fantastic one in Class A later on this evening. Couple of top 10 teams doing battle out in Buffalo County. Saw a couple of good games last night in Lincoln.
Kearney's trying to bounce back.
Yeah, tough one. I have a feeling that's going to happen to a lot of teams, though, that
I agree.
That Millard South plays this year. Third down and 1 for Elkhorn Valley. Nitt's going to try to get it on the ground, and he will not.
Wow.
There's Plainview again, that swarming defense. Jackson King, Hunter Meyer combine on the stop. That's a loss. It's going to be 4th and about 3.
Great defense by the Pirates. Look at how many hats get to the football. Not fooled by anything. They get over there. We got 4 guys. 4 against 1, and 4 is going to win pretty much every single time.
So it'll be 4th down and about 3 from the 8-yard line. They need the 5. 3 receivers split wide. Nitz out of the gun. Trying to get him to jump. They do not. And Elkhorn Valley will call timeout. We'll keep it here. 6-0 Elkhorn Valley with the lead. Well, we've seen a lot of 4th downs already in this first half, and I think both coaches are getting the sense that points might be at a premium the way these defenses are playing today.
Yeah, both really good defenses in this ball game. If you had the overs, you're not going to win this one today. But I think it's a good time out there by Coach Black. You're in a position to score. You want to make sure you're on the same page and that there's not a mistake, and certainly that you talk about what you're seeing out there and what appears to be an option for you. But the main thing right now is to be on the same page and come up with something that you think you can, convert against a very good and big Plainview defense.
Normally 4th and 3, Elkhorn Valley, just give it to your workhorse, Halsey, right? But he has really been stymied today. The running game has not gotten much. It's been the passing game that's moved the ball for the Falcons this afternoon. Let's see what they do on this 4th and 3. They go to the air, swing pass out of the backfield, caught, corner, touchdown. Out of the backfield, they get it to Halsey. His 2nd touchdown reception of the year in Elkhorn Valley. 2 touchdowns, both coming on 4th down plays.
That's a smart play. I like that. Just a swing pass out of the backfield. Just make it easy. Don't overthink it. And you know how aggressive that defense is from Plainview. You get your quarterback rolling out, throw a swing pass, and they convert it for the touchdown. Big touchdown there for Elkhorn Valley.
How about Mason Nitz? 6 of 8 through the air. He's got 2 touchdown passes this afternoon. Wow. This is what we thought we would see out of Plainview's offense. Now Elkhorn Valley just throwing it away on the 2-point conversion. It's not there. But with 8:29 to go in the half, Falcons extend their lead. It's 12-0. You're watching high school football on News Channel Nebraska.
Let your next adventure take flight in Sarpy County, Nebraska for some high-flying fun. Legendary family adventures, out-of-this-world shopping, star-studded evenings, and award-winning experiences. Our flights are never canceled. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
NCN Sports is brought to you by U-State Pharmacy in Norfolk, where their mission is your family's health. Elkhorn Rural Public Power, with Stanton County and Elkhorn Rural Public Power Districts, your energy supplier. And Husker Ag LLC of Plainview, a strong supporter of area academics and athletics.
$12-0 Elkhorn Valley with the lead on number 8 Plainview. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay, and Lou, the Pirates about to get the ball back. They only have 37 yards of total offense to this point. They need to sustain a drive here pretty soon, now down 2 scores.
Well, we've talked about it. Neither team really has been able to run the ball with any consistency, but Elkhorn Valley's been able to throw. Can Plainview kind of diversify their offense a little bit? We know Plainview wants to be physical, but you certainly have got the quarterback and Carter Lingenfelter that can run and pass, but they have not been able to complete passes to this point. We'll see if that changes. Elkhorn Valley, they play kind of different defenses. They'll throw different fronts at you and make you think a little bit. We'll just see if they can figure out this Falcon defense before it's too late.
From the 15 on 1st and 10, Lingenfelter forced to scramble, reversing field, looking for somebody to get open, and he found him near side of the field. It's Clement shaking tacklers into Elkhorn Valley territory, and that's the big play that Plainview needed. They get 27.
Boy, that time Clement got behind the defense. They're just kind of in a zone coverage out there. Great job by Lingenfelter to scramble and make something with his legs, finds the open receiver. And again, that Clement just kind of snuck behind the defense. They didn't see him, and it's a good job by Lingenfelter to find him.
1st and 10 now at the 38 of Elkhorn Valley. In traffic, good pass on the money. Well, it's a pretty good number 2 option Plainview's got with Lingenfelter. Again, he had been the quarterback, so he has experience. He's slinging it well today. That one goes for 13.
Yeah, really good athlete. As we just mentioned, a guy that can run and pass. And boy, if they could get the passing game going, sometimes you set up the run with the pass.
That's what they're trying to do here. Jackson King dives forward for about 4. And again, there's that tempo. Halsey makes the stop. Give him about a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Let's see how the season shakes out. We were talking about this earlier. You could have 4 teams from this district make the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Both these teams are playoff caliber teams.
2nd and 6. This is a keeper for Lingenfelter, cutting upfield close to 1st down yardage. Across the 20, down to the 16-yard line where it'll be 3rd and a yard.
Well, much more of what Plainview wants. We've seen 3rd and 7, 4th and 7, 3rd and 13, 4th and 6. 3rd and 1, he'll take that, especially with that big offensive line.
Hand off, King, 1st down and more. Cutting to the outside.
Gone.
A lot of room in front of him. He's gone. Touchdown, Plainview. What an answer by the Pirates. 16 yards for Jackson King's 3rd rushing touchdown this season.
Yeah, that was a quick answer. And how'd they do it? They got the passing game going. Hit a couple big passes. And then King does what he does very well. Let's find the end zone.
Now they'll go for 2. Try to make this a 4-point game. No, they're going to go for the extra point. Cohen Lingenfelter, he has not kicked one yet this year. He drilled that one, though.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle, and there you go. So 6:54 to go in the half. It's 12-7. Elkhorn Valley with the lead. You're watching high school football on News Channel Nebraska.
Home health care is a variety of services that are offered in a patient's home, wherever that patient defines their home, whether it be a nursing facility, assisted living, memory care, adult daycare, group home, and it's skilled services that are provided, which can be by a nurse, a physical therapist, an occupational therapist, a speech therapist, a social worker, or a certified nurse's aide.
Yes, I would recommend Faith Home Health Care, simply because they make it easy for you to stay in your home. And they come with the supplies. You don't have to come up with anything. They bring everything with them. And they're friendly and kind and clean up after themselves. They don't ever leave a mess.
Anybody can qualify for home health, from a newborn all the way up to people greater than 100 years old.
My name is Harriet, and I really enjoy the services that Home Health Care has given me.
Well, Plainview's offense has come alive. A quick touchdown drive capped off by a 16-yard touchdown run by Jackson King. The Pirates are back within 5 alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay, and Cohen Lingenfelter kicks this one off to the 8. Down the far sideline, solid return. And the Falcons will have it across the 20 for this drive.
Well, passing game has been big for both these teams now, and especially here in the second quarter. We'll see if Elkhorn Valley can continue to move the football. But what an answer by Plainview. Right down the field, get the touchdown, right back in the ball game. Great momentum builder for the Pirates.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. And Mason Nitz, who knew, 6 of 8 passing today. He's got 78 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's been getting it done today. Dropping back with time. That's been a big part of it. Look out, undercut and intercepted. And there's a lot of grass in front of him. Down the sideline, pushed out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal, Plainview. That's Wyatt Schroth, his first INT of the season.
We'll get a chance to watch the replay. Watch Schroth just read this play. He just set back behind the defense. I'm not sure that Nitz saw him right away, and then once that ball's in the air, there's nothing you can do about it. Schroth broke on the football and makes a big-time defensive play, sets Plainview up with a chance now to take the lead.
They've got it 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Lingenfelter cuts inside into the end zone, touchdown, Plainview. 2 touchdowns in 19 seconds, and they've got the lead.
Wow, that's what you do. You get the turnover, you put it right in the end zone. And Plainview not only gets the big break, they cash in on one play, take the lead. And it looks like they're going to, well, let's see if they're going to go for 2 here.
They will. A little trickeration here as they pitch it to the near side, fighting forward. Did not get there. That was Colt Kramarik hit hard, so it remains a 1-point game. 6:29 to go. As we take another look at the touchdown run, Lingenfelter's 3rd of the season. Pirates on top for the first time. This is News Channel Nebraska.
There are many details that can set your dream apart from anyone else's. But what sets the banks that you are considering apart from each other? At Boone County Bank, what sets us apart from other lenders is our flexibility. We offer a wide variety of loans, and we pride ourselves on providing lending options for commercial, residential, and agriculture needs to make your dreams a reality. Our lenders have both the practical experience and product knowledge to ensure your solution is a perfect match for your needs. Boone County Bank, here to help you grow.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment?
Always a good thing when you can get 13 points in 19 seconds. Plainview takes advantage of Elkhorn Valley's second turnover. They could not on the first, and they're up 13-12 on homecoming. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. This kick taken at the 10, Qualsett across the 20, knocked out of bounds about the 23-yard line. Jack Qualsett, the sophomore, sets up Elkhorn Valley almost exactly where they were last time out. All right, so I talked up Mason Nitz quite a bit. He almost threw an INTD. Let's see what they do here to try to bounce back on their second turnover.
Well, Nitz has been good in this first half. That time, on that interception, he tended to lock into his receiver, and if a defensive player could read your quarterback's eyes and know where that ball's going, Schroth did that and made the pick. You've got to be careful. Sometimes you know where you want to go with it, but you don't want the defense to know it right away, and I think that was a mistake that Nitz made there. We just kind of locked on his receiver for a long period of time, allowed the defense to read it.
So 1st and 10 from the 23, trailing for the first time. Nitz on the ground. He's been Elkhorn Valley's best rushing option in terms of yards per carry. Gets about 5 there on first down. Nitz's 6th carry for 27 yards.
Well, for the Falcons, you would like to get that running game going.
Yeah.
I mean, really, both these teams do. But, throwing the ball real well, how long does that last against this Plainview defense? You got to try to what they want to do is control tempo and slow it down a little bit, be more methodical offensively.
Halsey finds a little bit of room, dancing between defenders. Oh, goodness, bent backwards. That's a scary tackle. Halsey a little slow to get up. Forward progress is going to be just shy, but boy, Halsey in pain. He was stretched backwards in that pile.
Yeah, that's scary. He's not feeling real good, but I don't think he's hurt badly. But yeah, that's you get in those. That's what happens sometimes. You get in those scrums like that, and guys are falling different ways, and sometimes you get trapped in there. And let's hope Travis Hawley is okay, and I think he is.
Looks like we're going to get maybe a measurement here. He's close to first down yardage. The thing you really worry about when you see something like that is a knee injury or an ankle. Thankfully, he was able to get his legs out of the pile. We'll stretch out. We've not seen a lot of chain gang action this year on NCN yet. It'll be 3rd and short.
I still think we need a Sam Cooke song when they come out.
That's right. That's the sound of Elkhorn Valley bringing out the chain gang. I'm not going to sing it. Nobody needs that. So it'll be 3rd down and about 4 chain links.
Yeah, not much. Maybe a quarterback sneak on this play.
Now, you don't have Halsey. Nitz has been a good option in the run game as well, as he has been all year. 3 rushing touchdowns this season. They've got 2 receivers split wide to the right. Looks like B.J. Taki in the backfield. He's a blocker for Nitz, 1st down and more. Into Plainview territory, diving forward across the 35 to the 33-yard line. That will be a 1st down after the gain of 10.
Yeah, just off that right side. Werner gets outside. Nice pickup there. Elkhorn Valley keeps their drive alive on that conversion.
So they have marked it officially the 34-yard line, so call that a gain of 9. Into Plainview territory. Back and forth we go. Falcons trying to regain the lead. They've just surrendered. 3 in the backfield. Halsey back in the game. Tries to bounce. Boy, Plainview, they just do not let you. I don't think we've seen anyone miss a tackle yet for the Pirates.
Yeah, not many, that's for sure. They're a very sound tackling team. Big, strong, fast. That's why they're tough to move the football against.
That's Cohen Lingenfelter at 160, taking down 185-pound Travis Halsey.
Yeah, Lingenfelter got a hold of that leg, and he was not going to let it go. That's a great job. Get in there and secure that tackle.
Now, Plainview, a great wrestling history, and a lot of these guys, you can tell, they've got skills on the mat as well. 2nd and 10. Nitz rolling out, asked to throw it away late. Good coverage over the top. Nitz took a shot.
Kromaric nailed him right as he threw that. He probably held it a little too long. Kromaric was just like a missile coming in there. You want to get rid of the football before you take that shot.
I think, and Lou, that's honestly, I think what happened on the interception too. He just held it a split second too long, which allowed Schroth to undercut him that time. He ends up paying the price by taking the hit. So it's 3rd and 10. And Elkhorn Valley playing from behind for the first time, about 3.5 to go in the opening half. Nitz to the air. Plenty of time looking, end zone, has a man overshot him. Black got behind the defense. Schroth was in coverage. Black had 2 steps, and it's 4th and 10.
Boy, Nitz has been so close on some of those. That was just ahead of Black. Black, you're right. Black was open. If that ball is thrown a little bit shorter, that's likely a touchdown.
So it's 4th and 10. Boy, big 4th down here. Elkhorn Valley's offense has shown the ability to move the ball, but can they finish off this drive? Now they're going to punt it away. Try to pin Plainview deep. At least they're in punt formation.
Yeah.
This is Jarrett Werner. He'll put a leg into it. Try to pin Plainview deep. This one takes a Plainview roll inside the 5, down at the 1. Beautifully done.
Yeah.
33 yards on the punt, no return. Allendick downs it, and Plainview's got 79 yards of football in front of him.
Well, that punt looked like a chip shot onto the green. He did it perfectly. Just gets it up high, but not long. Let it bounce, let it roll, and it's right next to the cup. It was, can't do that any better than you just saw right there.
So Plainview will take it. Yeah, let's show an instant replay. The punters never get the instant replay.
Gotta love the punters.
And a nice job by Allendick to track that down and stay out of the end zone. Plainview throwing from the end zone. Now Lingenfelter throws it late. Oh, missed tackle. This could be big. Out across the 20. Spun down at about the 22-yard line is Jackson King out of the backfield. Lou, that one was almost tipped in the backfield.
Yeah. Lingenfelter scrambling again. He's done a good job. Almost gets a hand on it, the defender there, but next thing you know, King out in the open field. That's a scary proposition if you're Elkhorn Valley, is to see number 2 running free, able to pick up a nice gain there and the first down.
Lingenfelter 6 of 7 through the air. Well, he pays the price on this run, though. Hit hard by about 3 defenders, got about a yard. And that's it. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Again, you play in this game, you know you've been in a football game, because both teams hit hard. That's a great job by Elkhorn Valley defensively. Lingenfelter with nowhere to go gets rocked backwards.
That's Kellen Allendick, second leading tackler on the Falcons. Drop of the shoulder. 2nd and 9. No one in the backfield. Now in motion comes Clement. He'll get it on the sweep. Elkhorn Valley ready for it. Great open field tackling. Logan Black bringing Clement down at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 9.
That was a great one-on-one tackle. Black got up a little bit slow. Staying in the ball game. That was just solid contact. A good tackle to shut that play down.
So 3rd, about 8.5 from the 25-yard line. There are no in-between yardage lines, so it can be hard to tell at times, honestly. Plainview going to the air. Well covered. Lingenfelter on the search. Throws it late. Wide open is Schroth. Into Elkhorn Valley territory. Stays on his feet. Across the 25. Flag comes in late. And I think it's going to be a face mask on Elkhorn Valley on top of everything else.
Wow. Well, first of all, let's credit the offensive line. Absolutely protected Lingenfelter. No pressure at all, really. And then you had linebackers coming up to try to shut down the run, which left the receiver there wide open. And there's the face mask right at the end of the play. Woo. That could hurt Schroth. I think he's okay.
They tack it on the end of the play, so it's 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Again, this drive started at the 1. Handoff, King, sidestep, cut back, open field, makes a man miss, into the end zone. What a run! Jackson King, touchdown Plainview.
That was an outstanding run by King. See the replay here. Gets a good hole there at the line of scrimmage, but look at the moves. That was flashy.
Plainview just went 79 yards in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was an impressive drive. We wondered if the Plainview offense would wake up. Well, they're awake now. That's a bad thing for Elkhorn Valley.
Now they'll go for the extra point. High snap, able to get it down. Lingenfelter up. It is good. So Plainview showing they can convert in a couple of different ways. Minute 28 to go in the half. 20-12. Pirates have scored 20 unanswered. This is News Channel Nebraska.
At Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, our definition of care is showing devotion to and concern towards the health of you and your family. We believe each person that walks through our doors deserves to have a primary care provider they're comfortable with, to be treated like family, and to have their health needs exceeded. Our 20 family medicine providers, located in 10 communities throughout Northeast Nebraska, offer comprehensive health care for all ages. Whether you need a yearly checkup, chronic care management, or you're under the weather, count on us for primary health care you can trust. And if you or your family require a higher level of care, our primary care providers connect you to the area's largest multi-specialty physician group, ensuring a seamless healthcare experience. Choose Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, where we don't just care for you, we care about you.
Unanswered points by Plainview, a 79-yard drive, finished off by a 15-yard touchdown run by Plainview's homecoming king, as in Jackson King, his second rushing touchdown of the game and fourth of the season, as Plainview on top by 8. And Lou, Elkhorn Valley has played so well, and now with a minute 24 and a timeout, maybe a little pressure to get some points here before the half.
Well, with 8:29 to go in the second quarter, it was 12-0 Elkhorn Valley. About 7 minutes later, it's 20-12 Plainview. So it didn't take long for the Pirates to get the ship righted, pun intended.
That's pretty 8-man football, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Elkhorn Valley, you've got to try to get something going there, get some of that mojo back.
Last drive ended on a punt in Plainview territory. On play action, Nitz over the top, wide open, but dropped. Jared Werner had it. Went through the breadbasket. Comment on the coverage. It'll be second down.
Yeah, you had him there. He's open. Watch the hit at the end of the play. I think you heard a little bit of footsteps, too.
Yeah, maybe.
You had Comment coming to lay the leg. Sometimes your arms get a little shorter when you know that guy's coming.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Nitz 4 straight incompletions after the 6 of 8 start. So now 6 of 12. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Option, pitch, Halsey. Not much. There's that swarming defense again, led by Hunter Meyer, the sophomore. Really impressed with this young man. He's going to rack up a lot of tackles before his time at Plainview's done.
Yeah, he's very good. Got a young guy like that.
Yeah. So Elkhorn Valley going to call timeout, or rather Plainview is going to call the timeout. They didn't use any timeouts on that last 79-yard drive, Lou. So they've still got 2. They could get the ball back here after this third down, maybe add some more points.
They've moved the ball very, very well the last 7 minutes. And, yeah, why not? If you get a stop here, get the football. And, yeah, you certainly, you want to get as many points as you can, obviously, and before halftime. And I think Plainview feels like they've got a lot of momentum.
Yeah.
And they, we talk a lot about rhythm. Right now, Plainview's offense has that rhythm, and they want that football back.
Plainview, there you see Elkhorn Valley. Their coach, Brandon Black, it's his 6th year at the helm of this program. Was an assistant before he graduated from Lynch High School. I wonder if he has a few stories about NC End Zone Andy Klassen from the old Lynch days.
I think everybody's got a few stories about Andy Klassen, don't they?
That's a good point.
Both these guys, though, great coaches. Have really elevated these programs.
Brandon Black, an interesting story. He didn't plan on being a teacher. He was a volunteer coach, decided he liked it so much, went back to school, and is now a teacher at Elkhorn Valley. He cooked up a nice play out of the timeout there for the first down. Right at midfield goes Logan Black, just a sophomore. Boy, this young man, he's got quite a future ahead of him as well. Yeah, that's a first down.
Runs really good routes, got good hands, good footwork there around the boundary. Much needed first down for Elkhorn Valley. Now, we talk so much about momentum and and everything. Boy, if you know, Plainview was talking about getting the football back, or at least thinking about it. And now can Elkhorn Valley score before the half and maybe take a little bit of that into the locker room on their side?
Clock is stopped with 52 seconds. He got out of bounds. Elkhorn Valley has no more timeouts. That'll stop the clock again. A quick hitter to Black, his third reception. Goes for 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, no timeouts left, so you got to run a lot of those out routes. See if they have enough time to try to chip the ball down the field and maybe set yourself up for a shot or two at the end zone before the end of the half.
2nd down, a short 7. Ball marked just shy of the 35-yard line. Nitz over the top, caught, 1st down, inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. That's Corbin Werner on a gain of 13.
Well, there you go. You got a little bit of size out there. Get the ball to Werner. Kind of a one-on-one situation. He goes up and gets it.
So now Elkhorn Valley quickly to the line. Clock stopped momentarily. Now we got a flag as the ball is snapped, though. That's going to be a procedure penalty. 5th penalty on Elkhorn Valley. Rather, 6th penalty. My apologies.
And many of those have been of that variety. We've
Yeah.
seen an offsides. We've seen, I think, 3 illegal procedures. And those are the mental errors that can eventually cost you a ball game if you can't shake them off.
Clock down to 34 seconds, and they will wind it. So it's inside of 30 and ticking. And now Plainview. Somebody called a timeout. I don't know if Elkhorn Valley did or Plainview did.
Looked like they pointed Elkhorn Valley's way.
That was Elkhorn Valley's last timeout, so they have no more timeouts left. Clock stops with 25 seconds to go. Hey, folks, stick around for halftime, presented by Insurance 365, the healthcare specialists that you want to do business with. Well, you got to go sideline here, or if you're going to throw to the middle, it's got to be past the 1st down sticks to at least stop the clock while they reset.
Yeah, you got it's difficult now when you don't have any timeouts. Now it is 1st down, but if you did complete a pass in the field of play, do not get the 1st down. You got to run up and spike it quick. But you don't want to have to burn a lot of clock here doing that. Inside the 30-yard line, you can take a shot down the middle. We'll see if they elect to be aggressive here or they try to get a couple more short out routes and set yourself up for a play or two into the end zone.
From the 28, Nitz, look at end zone, near side, has a man, just overshot him. He has been so close on so many of those. That was Jarrett Werner. It'll be 2nd and 15.
It almost looked like Werner pulled up a little bit. But, yeah, it looked like he slowed up just a bit, and the ball sailed past him. But, so, yeah, that's about the 4th time, about 3 of them in the end zone where the ball has just been outside of the receiver's grasp.
So 2nd and 15, down to 20 seconds. Elkhorn Valley score the first 12 points of this game. But now we got Plainview calling a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll see if Elkhorn Valley can finish the half with a touchdown. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. Region 4 Behavioral Health, affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services. And by The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years.
The first time I ever took prescription opioids is when I got my wisdom teeth taken out. I think I was 16 years old. I must have gotten a 30-day script. I took them all in 3 days. I was stealing from people, buying substances on the street. I look back at that time with a lot of shame. That's not who I am. Opioid use disorder is not a moral failing.
20 seconds to go in the half. Elkhorn Valley trailing 8. They've got it 2nd and 15 at the Plainview 28-yard line. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. This is Mason Nitz looking to the end zone. A lot of jockeying, no flag, and it'll be 3rd down. Trying to get it to Werner. Lingenfelter had good coverage, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, I think that's a good no call. Lingenfelter just had really tight coverage. The hand fighting is part of it. Ball just a little ahead of the receiver anyway, but Lingenfelter playing very tight coverage, and it's difficult to find your receiver when the defender's on him like that.
3rd down and 15. That was the 17th pass that Elkhorn Valley has attempted. Nitz coming into today, 276 yards, but again, passing not really been part of their repertoire until today. 3rd and long, Nitz over the middle. It's caught. He's got to get across the sticks. I believe he did. They need to spike it in a hurry. Werner makes the catch at the 12-yard line, so they will stop the ball to reset the sticks with 7 seconds. Oh, they're going to go to the end zone. It's caught out of bounds with 2 seconds.
Well, you did that very well. Now you got a chance. You got a chance to go to the end zone from the 5-yard line. But there's only one play left in the half.
So they'll go to the end zone from about the 10 after that gain of 6. Boy, they needed that to be a quick hitter, and it was. Werner's 4th reception of the half. 2 seconds left. You got a chance for one heave from basically 5 yards out.
Yeah, just outside the 5-yard line. I expect Nitz to probably roll out here and try to find a receiver.
Oop, hold everything. We've got a stoppage. Plainview wants to talk it over. They burned their last time out. Coach Kyle Schmidt will talk things over. We talked about both these good young coaches. There you see Coach Schmidt. This is his 6th year at Plainview. Of course, was an assistant for Andrew Carlson at Battle Creek prior to coming to Plainview. He's been at the helm of a lot of postseasons, but you talk about a turnaround. He's 26-21 all time. That's with an 0-8 season just 3 years ago. They have really turned things around. And one thing to keep in mind about this team, regardless of what happens today, they're not at full strength right now.
Yeah.
Now, Gage Walton, we don't know if he'll be back. That's a leg injury. He's on crutches. They have not had Ty Diedrichson at any point this season yet. He was their leading receiver a year ago as a junior, an incredible athlete. You can add that to what Plainview already has, and boy, come November, this could be a dangerous bunch.
Yeah, get Diedrichson back. That really adds a dynamic aspect to your offense. I don't think Walton is going to be back anytime soon. It sounds like his leg injury is significant enough he might miss the entire season.
All right. Last play of the half from the 5. Nitz looking left, has it underthrown, intercepted. That's Cohen Lingenfelter. They'll keep him from scoring the touchdown, but the 3rd turnover of the half comes as we end the half. And Plainview scores 20 unanswered in the 2nd quarter, and they lead at the break. 20-12. Take another look at this one.
Yeah, lucky this one didn't go back the other way. That would have been incredible. Lingenfelter steps in, much like the earlier interception, just kind of read his eyes, I think, stepped in and made the play. Kind of obvious where they were going on that particular pattern. But, boy, what a big boost for Plainview and a bit of a deflation there for Elkhorn Valley.
Plainview, halftime, your locker room's the bus. At least it's air conditioned in there. 8-point lead for the Pirates. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
When we met with Angela, it was pretty simple. She showed us a number of plans that would be available and asked to look at our list of prescriptions to try to find the best possible supplement.
She's been very thorough and very thoughtful about keeping in touch with us.
I would certainly recommend Angela for any of your supplemental insurance needs. She's not there to sell you a product. She's there to make certain that the product that she finds for you is best suited for what you need.
Ethanol plants in the Midwest have many benefits to the well-being and growth of America. Ethanol fuel is more affordable than traditional gasoline and reduces harmful vehicle emissions, plus supports nearly 300,000 American jobs. Ethanol protects America's energy independence and generates highly nutritious animal feed like distillers' grains. The low cost and nutritional properties of distillers' grains makes it one of the most sought-after feed ingredients in the world. Ethanol plants, a plus for our area farmers, consumers, and beef producers.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people, you know, we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
Little bit of everything in the first half. Homecoming Friday in Elkhorn Valley on an afternoon that has seen a lot of offense, but it's defense making the plays late for Plainview. They lead 20-12 alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay. We'll take a look at our halftime highlights. And Lou, you'll see they're going to be very Elkhorn Valley-centric at the beginning, very Plainview-centric at the end. This was a tale of two quarters.
Yeah, for sure. Elkhorn Valley, they turned the ball over right away, but they held Plainview out of the end zone, and then they started scoring early and often there in that late first quarter and early second quarter.
See Mason Nitz there. He was 11 of 20 passes in the first half for Elkhorn Valley, including that touchdown completion there. He had 133 yards, 2 touchdown completions, but 2 big interceptions as well. Elkhorn Valley just shy of 200 yards of offense, but Plainview, Lou, this was the drive that really started to spur them down 12-0. Great job by Carter Lingenfelter to extend the play and find Corbin Clement.
Yeah, that was a big play because they were backed up in their own end zone, and once they got out of that shadow, that of their end zone there, they started moving the football very, very well. There's the interception.
Off that drive with a touchdown. This interception by Wyatt Schroff set them up 1st and goal. And on the very next play, they would run it in. Carter Lingenfelter in from 2 yards out. So Plainview takes the lead, 13-12 at that point. And Lou, their defense has really cinched in. They would score one more time here. Jackson King, this is about as good a run as you're going to see all week.
Great footwork.
15 yards, his second rushing touchdown of the afternoon. But Lou, the big thing I think right now for Plainview, as we see the interception that ended this first half, Cohen Lingenfelter's second of the season, Elkhorn Valley's been turned into kind of a one-dimensional team. They've got 59 yards rushing, but only 17 on 11 carries from Travis Halsey. They've got to find a way to get him open and get him going, or else I think Plainview is going to really be able to maybe extend that lead if Elkhorn Valley can't get that consistent running game going in the second half.
Yeah, Elkhorn Valley, I think their passing game is going to be much more dangerous if they have that running game. We've seen Nitz be able to throw the football. Just like most quarterbacks, when it's predictable, it becomes less effective. But certainly Halsey is a guy you got to get going offensively. Now, he got bent backwards earlier in that half and got up pretty gingerly. I think he's okay. He appears to be okay. But, yeah, he's a guy that's got to have some touches and some production in that third and fourth quarter, I think, if Elkhorn Valley is going to come back and win this thing.
Well, we see some future Elkhorn Valley Falcons drawing up some plays. Maybe they can get him to Coach Brandon Black. 20-12, Plainview with the lead. You're watching the halftime show on News Channel Nebraska.
At Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, our definition of care is showing devotion to and concern towards the health of you and your family. We believe each person that walks through our doors deserves to have a primary care provider they're comfortable with, to be treated like family, and to have their health needs exceeded. Our 20 family medicine providers, located in 10 communities throughout Northeast Nebraska, offer comprehensive health care for all ages. Whether you need a yearly checkup, chronic care management, or you're under the weather, count on us for primary health care you can trust. And if you or your family require a higher level of care, our primary care providers connect you to the area's largest multi-specialty physician group, ensuring a seamless healthcare experience. Choose Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, where we don't just care for you, we care about you.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Fields, farms, communities. That's Farmers' Pride. Our purpose is simple. We help farmers feed the world. We bring value to our communities by investing in what matters to people. Because we are from here, work here, and live here. We believe in cooperatives, locally owned, locally operated, and locally controlled. In the field, on your farm, in your community. That's Farmers' Pride.
With 2 board-certified physicians, Dr. Charles Harper and Dr. Alan Spanel offers a high level of expertise in internal medicine. If you're over age 18 and ready to find a trusted physician who will be with you throughout your years, Dr. Harper and Dr. Spanel are ready to provide you with the medical care you need. Whether you are healthy or have several medical conditions, as internal medicine physicians, they provide the care you need. Yankton Medical Clinic, Norfolk location offers so much care so close to home. NCN Sports is brought to you by Door Insurance Agency of Plainview and Madison, 402-582-4407. Michael Foods, best wishes to all area teams this year from Michael Foods of Bloomfield and Plainview. And CHI of Plainview, committed to creating healthier communities and seek to deliver exceptional patient care. Go Pirates!
Back at Richie Ashburn Field in Tilden, you know, one great thing about this field is they do a nice job utilizing the space that they are given. That's kind of the idea of what they're going to be doing out in Kearney at that new Kearney Sportsplex, owned by the city of Kearney. They'll be opening next spring. It's going to feature 66,000 square feet of premium turf field. You can do all kinds of stuff with that. Customizable size soccer fields. You can do the youth size soccer, adult league soccer, high school, you know, Olympic size soccer fields. They've got drop down net batting cages as well. But Lou, you know, we admire a place like Ashburn Field where it kind of just finds a way to put a football field in. At Kearney, they're not going to have to do that. They got the Sportsplex. They can run just about whatever they want out there.
66,000 feet. You could have giant soccer games, right? Like have Shaquille O'Neal and his friends out there playing.
Yeah, absolutely. You could maybe play like go-kart soccer or something. They'll be hosting all kinds of single-day events, multi-day, regional tournaments. The Kearney Sportsplex equipped to meet the demand of sports fans and athletes, offering just an exceptional facility and a professional team on hand to help you out as well, owned by the city of Kearney. That's the Kearney Sportsplex. 20-12, Plainview with the lead. We'll talk Class D1 next. You're watching the Halftime Show on NCN.
Some jobs are hard work, long hours, busy days, late nights. But there's something in us that keeps us going when we know what we're doing is making a difference in someone's life. Because it's the hardest jobs that are the most important, and that pride you feel makes it more than worth the effort. NPPD, powering our state, empowering your life.
When the game wraps up or even before kickoff, our community welcomes you with open arms. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is happy to have you here, and we want to show you what we're all about. From wide open spaces to music, shopping, entertainment, and more, there is always something for you to discover in our city. Stop by the Visitors Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit Lincoln.org. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Make this the summer of Jeep at Woodhouse Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Save on our full lineup of SUVs like the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. And take advantage of our current offers going on right now. Visit one of our 2 convenient locations in Blair or Bellevue today.
Let's get moving, Nebraska. Show us how you stay healthy and you could really make a difference. Capture these moments, whether it's a walk in the park, playing with your kids or pets, biking or swimming, or even cooking a healthy meal, and share them with us. Each week, one lucky winner will choose a school to receive a $500 donation from Medica. Join the fun and make a difference. Submit today at newschannelnebraska.com and your school could win $500. Stretch Across Nebraska, presented by Medica with News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by USAFE Pharmacy in Norfolk, where their mission is your family's health. Elkhorn Rural Public Power, with Stanton County and Elkhorn Rural Public Power Districts, your energy supplier. And Husker Ag LLC of Plainview, a strong supporter of area academics and athletics.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
At home or on the range, AGI Sentinel's buildings protect crops and valuable assets from harsh weather conditions. Don't risk losing your hard-earned assets to seasonal elements when AGI Sentinel pre-engineered all-steel buildings are the simple and sturdy solution that provide maximum protection for a minimum cost. For free estimates, talk to Scott, Kenny, or Luke about your AGI Sentinel building. Call 402-748-3551 today or go to ashoffconstruction.com.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Door Insurance Agency of Plainview and Madison, 402-582-4407. Michael Foods, best wishes to all area teams this year from Michael Foods of Bloomfield and Plainview. And CHI of Plainview, committed to creating healthier communities and seek to deliver exceptional patient care. Go Pirates!
Halftime wrapping up here at Richie Ashburn Field in Tilden. Elkhorn Valley trailing 8th-ranked Plainview 20-12 alongside Lou Seifker. I'm Eric McKay. Lou, we talked about it. Plainview number 8. You can head to newschannelnebraska.com. Find the NCN Sports tab. Find our inaugural football rankings. Plainview came in number 8. 3 of the top 10 teams are in this district. This is a murderous district. Wow. Elkhorn Valley, Plainview, Stanton, Summerland. Those are 4 teams that you can almost put in ink their playoff appearances. Even a 4-4 team is going to have the kind of strength of schedule that should get them into that top 32 fairly easily. You've also got Laurel, Concord, Coleridge, Lutheran, High Northeast in this district as well. But you want to talk about a big game later on this evening. Of course, we don't have any scores to check in on right now, but later on this evening, number 1 Stanton hosting number 5 Summerland. The Bobcats have already toppled Crofton this year, trying to topple the defending champs. That's going to be quite a measuring stick game later on this evening in Stanton County.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll find out more about the Bobcats after that game. If you're able to, come to Stanton and win a game like that, boy, the sky's the limit for Summerland. But even if they don't win that game, that's an outstanding team. You mentioned Crofton. Crofton had knocked off Plainview last week, and Crofton is a, that's another physical type team.
Yeah.
There's a lot of teams up here. If you play enough of these teams, you're going to have some guys beat up. We've seen that with Plainview with some guys hurt. But to this game, Plainview, I think, they were slow in that first half, and Elkhorn Valley just kind of outplayed them in that first quarter. But boy, it didn't take long.
No.
Once you put together that drive and they started to get into a rhythm offensively, then it changed quickly. And certainly Plainview right now controlling this ball game. They'll get the ball to start this third quarter. And, I think if you're the Pirates, you put some points on the board here. You're really putting a lot of pressure on Elkhorn Valley to try to mount a comeback. But they've played so well in that second quarter, did the Pirates. Much, much different team than they looked in that first quarter.
So Plainview sending Braden Clement, the sophomore, back deep. They've got 7 guys right up on the line. I hope they're able to get back and block. Maybe they're not expecting this one to go very deep. I will say, Corbin Werner, good kicker. He has booted a couple of touchbacks. Now they'll drop back. I think they were just guarding for maybe a surprise onside kick.
I think the other factor in this second half is it's still 87 degrees out here.
It's hot.
It's still very, very warm.
Bit of a breeze, thankfully. It has started to pick up. And into the end zone again. So Plainview starting another drive at the 15-yard line. But Plainview, in the last 6 minutes and 54 seconds of game time, has scored all 20 of their points. It does not take long. They've got 176 yards of offense now. And for Elkhorn Valley, now is the time for that defense to come up with those stops they were getting in the first quarter.
Yeah, you want to set the tone again if you're Plainview. You want to try to put together a drive and really put that pressure on Elkhorn Valley. Jackson
King was able to get himself established a little bit there in that second quarter. Neither team has run the ball well. King had two really good touchdown runs, 11 carries, 59 yards, but 29 of those 59 came on two touchdown runs. He gets a couple there.
Yeah, that's going to be key, too, for both these teams. You still want to run the ball, whether you're ahead or behind. You want to try to establish something on the ground.
Lingenfelter in motion. They get it to him on the sweep. Gets a great block that springs him. I mean, Haven Stewart lowered the boom. Gets Lingenfelter about a yard. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, Haven Stewart doesn't just block you. He sends you a message. He just like imprints that 99 right in your chest.
Right there. Woo. Kellen Ollendick giving up about 60 pounds. So it'll be 3rd down and 7. Empty backfield for Carter Lingenfelter, who was very good. 7 of 8, 115 yards in the first half. He had a rushing touchdown. He's on the scramble here, throwing late, caught. Boy, Lingenfelter is so good at extending plays, Lou. The offensive line's protecting. Lingenfelter finding guys downfield. That's Wyatt Schroff with his 3rd reception of the game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. He's got great feet and good vision. I like you see he's just looking downfield the whole time as he extends that play with his feet, finds the open receiver. First down.
Good for 19 there. This time finds Lingenfelter into Elkhorn Valley territory at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of about 7 or 8. They call it 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Here's this no huddle, quick paced offense coming from the Pirates.
Trying to strike early here in this first part of the second half. King can't break away, but he falls forward close to first down yardage. Tyler Sucksdorf, the sophomore, made the tackle, but not before King does indeed get the yardage he needed for a first down across the 35 to the 33-yard line.
Plainview moving the football again. Can Elkhorn Valley come up with a stop here?
1st and 10 in Elkhorn Valley territory. At the 33, the handoff is to King and not much. There's Sucksdorf again making the stop from that D-line spot, gain of a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Sucksdorf also a sophomore. We've seen some good sophomores in this game. That's so important. It seems like we say this every week, but when you got a good back like King, you got to get to him early. You got to get there before he gets that head of steam or he finds that hole, gets those shoulders squared. Get him low, get him to the ground.
King's 14th carry for 66 yards. They fake to him. Come near side, too tall. Lingenfelter can't haul it in. That's the first really inaccurate throw that Carter Lingenfelter has had in 11 attempts.
Now you're looking at 3rd down for Plainview. Plainview was only 1 of 4 on 3rd downs in that first half. Had a couple of 4th down conversions. But now already 1 3rd down conversion on this drive. We'll see if they get this one.
No down lineman for Elkhorn Valley on 3rd down. Lingenfelter's got time. He's going to take off, making defenders miss. Won't be able to escape. It's going to be 4th down. Corbin Werner makes the stop across the 25 to the 24. It's a gain of 7 and 4th and about a yard.
Yeah, just short. Plainview definitely going to go for it here as you're inside the 25-yard line.
We're just underway 3rd quarter. Opening drive on 4th and short. Lingenfelter has it. Tripped forward to the 20. moves the sticks. Allendick makes the stop, but not before Plainview gets a fresh set of downs once again.
Yeah, it's tough to slow this offense down. Elkhorn Valley did a great job in the first quarter, but since then, you see how Plainview, we use that word rhythm, and they're right back in it again.
Elkhorn Valley bringing pressure. Lingenfelter able to escape and get out of bounds, makes a gain out of it. Elkhorn Valley thought they had a sack, and now the defender is down.
That looks like a cramp coming. Probably going to see a few of these here in the second half due to the heat.
This might be the hottest day of the season. It is really a scorcher today.
Summer does not want to go away.
Not quite. It'll be a lot cooler next week, it looks like. But that time stretching out to try to get the sack. As you look at the sun beating down on Richie Ashburn Field here in Tilden.
Is that like I have a hurricane? Or what
I don't know. As we, usually you get to late September, you think you're okay with these 3 p.m. games. But it's been a hot one today. We got more football coming up later on this afternoon and evening here on News Channel Nebraska, live from Kearney. The Bearcats trying to bounce back, hosting Omaha North, who got a big win over Central last week. A couple of top 10 teams in Class A doing battle. Then we've got college football tomorrow. They moved the start time up. They're worried about that weather coming in tomorrow. So UNK going to play host to Central Oklahoma. Our coverage will start at noon Central time tomorrow.
Yeah, you never know, when the transition of seasons, you can get anything. And when with it being as hot like this, I think there's some chance of some thunderstorms coming in.
The second down and 8 as we get back to live action. As Kellen Allendick was able to get off the field. Good run there by King, and traffic gets to the 14. It'll be third down and about 4.
Boy, with that big offensive line and a guy like King, you get a lead. You think Plainview could really take a lot of air out of the game just running the football.
Lingenfelter will keep it on third down, first down. Boy, that's a great push by that offensive line. It's first and goal, Plainview. Lingenfelter gets to the 5-yard line, a gain of 9. Impressive drive to start the second half for the Pirates.
Yeah, a little bit different type of drive now. That's 3 straight third down conversions for Plainview. They're eating the clock up a little bit.
And now on first and goal, it's Lingenfelter straight ahead, just shy of the end zone. Something to keep an eye on. You mentioned it. Travis Halsey was kind of bent backwards in the first half. He has come off the field and is in noticeable pain. That's the leading tackler and rusher for Elkhorn Valley that is off the field right now for Elkhorn Valley. Second and goal from the 1. Straight ahead. No signal yet. Now there is. Touchdown, Plainview. Lingenfelter's second rushing touchdown today, and the Pirates cooking in the hot sun of Tilden.
Yeah. They are playing. They're playing great football right now. They set themselves up nicely, short yardage run. And again, with that offensive line, that's almost a layup for Plainview.
Now Lingenfelter on for the extra point. They've not attempted a ton that coming into today. They had attempted a few, but Lingenfelter able to boot that one through. It is good. And with 7:27 to go in the third quarter, Plainview extending their lead. It's now 27-12. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Ethanol plants in the Midwest have many benefits to the well-being and growth of America. Ethanol fuel is more affordable than traditional gasoline and reduces harmful vehicle emissions, plus supports nearly 300,000 American jobs. Ethanol protects America's energy independence and generates highly nutritious animal feed like Distiller's Grains. The low cost and nutritional properties of Distiller's Grains makes it one of the most sought-after feed ingredients in the world. Ethanol plants, a plus for our area farmers, consumers, and beef producers.
27 unanswered by Plainview, and the 8th-ranked Pirates extend their lead to 15. An impressive opening drive of the second half, wrapped up by a 1-yard touchdown run by Carter Lingenfelter. He's had a hand in all 4 of their touchdowns, 2 passing, 2 rushing, and the Pirates extend their lead. Now Elkhorn Valley coming straight ahead, fighting off defenders, working for extra yardage. To the 23-yard line is Jarrett Werner. All right, so Elkhorn Valley, they'll be out on offense. Lou, they need something, and they are not going to have Travis Halsey, at least for the start of this drive. He is still on the sidelines and in pain.
Yeah, a very valuable guy. He's not in there now. You've just got to find a way now to put together a drive. You're down, 27-12, which, by the way, was the score of last year's game with Plainview winning. So a little deja vu. A lot of time left to be played yet. But for Elkhorn Valley, you just got to make some plays here and go back to some of the things you were doing in that first quarter, and try to move the football and get back in this.
First offensive set of the second half for Elkhorn Valley. They had Jarrett Werner in at quarterback there. He takes it on a keeper across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So that's a gain of 9. Werner's first carry of the game. Sets him up with a 2nd and short.
Yeah, you take that every day of the week, a 9-yard carry on first down. I'm guessing you're one of the things that Elkhorn Valley will do. They'll run some misdirection on you, and they'll certainly do some things to keep you guessing, try to keep that defense off balance. And you're probably going to have to do that now, especially without Halsey in the ballgame.
2nd and short. You've got Werner in the backfield with Nitz. So with Halsey out, they're basically going with Werner at the quarterback, and Nitz is kind of a halfback. It's almost like a wildcat that they're running now. Works there, gets him a couple. It'll be first down as Elkhorn Valley gets to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like the guard pulled on that play and got a good enough block just to get that first down. Much needed drive here, Elkhorn Valley.
Yeah, there's Halsey.
Yep.
That's not a good sign.
Ice on the shoulder. It looks like his day is over.
So that changes the complexion of things offensively for Elkhorn Valley. You've got Nitz and Werner in the backfield, ostensibly running kind of a wildcat set. Werner's going to swing it to Nitz out of the backfield. Ooh, nifty move into the open field. Mason Nitz breaks free. He's gone. Touchdown, Elkhorn Valley.
What a play.
46 yards.
I haven't seen that many broken tackles since Tommy Frazier. Watch this play. He gets swallowed up and comes out of that. What a run by Nitz. Great move there, and now you're going to see a lot of guys around him. He just breaks free.
He threw 2 touchdown passes in the first half, one of which went to the guy who just threw him a touchdown pass, Jarrett Werner. What a change of complexion as Jarrett Werner gets the touchdown reception, his first of the season. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds, so that's not a touchdown. My apologies. So he stepped out of bounds back at the 18.
I wondered why they were trying the 2-point conversion from the 15-yard line.
Well, it was still a really great play.
Oh, fantastic play. Now you've got to just kind of regroup here. You thought you scored, but you've got a big gain. Very important for the Falcons here on this possession to put points on the board.
2nd down and 9. So it's at the 17-yard line of Plainview. Said he stepped out of bounds. So Nitz has become a tailback. Werner the quarterback. Nitz as the tailback, straight ahead. This is like a completely different football team here in the second half with no Travis Halsey. That goes straight ahead for about 4. It'll be 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's mark of a good coach is you take what you got and make the most of it. And this drive, obviously a big 3rd down situation for Elkhorn Valley right now.
You see the coaching staff, including their former head coach, Rusty Rottenberg. He's back as an assistant. Third down and call it 6. Werner to the air. In traffic, caught. How about that? So we got a couple of backup quarterbacks that are slinging it here in Tilden today. That's caught by Black at the 5, 1st and goal, Elkhorn Valley.
A good protection and good pass there by Werner. Just hit his quarterback right in the numbers. Wasn't bad coverage, just an excellent pass and catch. First down, Elkhorn Valley.
From the 5-yard line.
1st and goal now. These are opportunities now that, especially when you're trailing, you cannot not score here. You can't come away without anything.
1st and goal from the 5. And we'll get a timeout called by Elkhorn Valley. We'll take one as well. Can the Falcons answer with a touchdown of their own? Find out next. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Nebraska, it's time to celebrate our community heroes. Do you know a local hero who dedicates their time to make your community better? Someone who leads with a vision for a brighter tomorrow and inspires others to join? Nominate them today for the Community Hero Program, thanks to Medica. Each month, one Nebraska hero will be chosen and will get to choose a nonprofit to receive a $1,000 donation. Let's honor those who make our community shine. Community Hero, celebrating the heart of Nebraska.
Elkhorn Valley trying to make the best of their situation. Travis Halsey out of the game after suffering an injury in the first half. They've switched up their offense. Jarrett Werner, the junior, at quarterback. They've been using Mason Nitz as a tailback, and they've got it 1st and goal at the Plainview 5. Werner will keep. Trying to turn the corner, brought down from behind. That's Hunter Meyer, a sophomore whose name we have called a lot this afternoon. Stopping Werner after a gain of about 2.
Yeah, Hunter Meyer just plays fast. Sometimes young guys, you got to think a little bit, and you don't play with that instincts. But it certainly seems like Meyer is playing like an upperclassman right now.
2nd and goal. Ball's at the 3. Shifting to the left, Ollendick and Werner. They'll hand off. Oh, Plainview was ready for that one. Haven Stewart letting Corbin Werner know about it. It'll be 3rd and goal after the loss of 4.
Yeah, Stewart says, I don't think so. Not going anywhere.
Oh, my. See, big guys should be wearing 99 like that.
I love that.
You make a play like that, you wear a 99.
Heck, I'd let him put a 1 on there. It'd be 199. He's big enough to hold those 3 numbers.
3rd and goal from the 8. Werner pressured. Stewart in the backfield again. Werner springing free, but swarmed at the 5. It'll be 4th down. Scrambling back to the 5, a gain of about 3. Big 4th down here. And Haven Stewart making his presence felt on 2 plays in a row.
Watch Nathan Werner, if you can see it there, just blocked the Plainview lineman and kept that from being a sack, kept that play alive. That was a play that coaches will notice if you're watching film. A good block in the backfield. Now Elkhorn Valley.
Minute 53 to go in the 3rd, facing a 4th and goal from the 5.
Boy, this feels so important right now.
Absolutely. A quarter that has only seen 2 drives. Werner to the air, firing wide open is Black. He's got it. Touchdown, Elkhorn Valley. Jared Werner's first touchdown pass of the season has Elkhorn Valley back within 9.
Well, it's a good job here by Black. Watch, he just gets behind the defense. They lost track of him, and he gets to that corner of the end zone, and Werner found him. Black runs good routes. He's a good route runner, although I think that time was a mistake by Plainview. They lost track of him, and he was wide open there on that end line.
Now, Elkhorn Valley is 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions so far.
I'd like to get it here.
Make it a one-possession game if they can get it. Werner firing underneath. Can't break away. So Elkhorn Valley 0 for 3 on 2-point conversions.
Just shy of the goal line.
But as we get late in the third quarter, it's 27-8. Plainview leading. You're watching News Channel Nebraska. Well, scoring touchdowns, certainly a positive, but the problem when you go for 2 is if you don't get it, that's essentially a 6-point swing.
Yeah.
Could be 27-24. Instead, it's 27-18. Elkhorn Valley trailing by 9. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. But Lou, impressive the way Elkhorn Valley's been able to change their offense without Travis Halsey and still score the football.
Yeah, amazing. You bring Werner in at quarterback and didn't seem like much change. They went right down the field. Nitz did a great job at running back. And of course, the touchdown to Black. After 27 unanswered points by Plainview, a much-needed score by Elkhorn Valley.
Oh, they're going to go for a little onside kick. Great hands. Wyatt Schroff swallows it up, so that doesn't work. And now Plainview, whose offense has looked unstoppable over the last 2 quarters, has got great field position. 1st and 10 at their own 38.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble there with that onside kick, but great job by Schroth to maintain possession of that football. Now, you've kind of given Plainview a pretty good field position, and as you mentioned, an offense that has seemed unstoppable as of late.
1st and 10 from the 38. Handoff, here's Jackson King. Fighting through first contact, good strong run across midfield. Gain of 4 into Elkhorn Valley territory at the 38-yard line. Again, that's 215 pounds of Pierce County beef running right at you. He is hard to bring down.
Yeah, and Kellen Olendick, number 5 for Elkhorn Valley, getting up a little slowly after that hit.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, I would still be down.
2nd and 6. They hand off to King. Oh, pulled out at the last minute by Lingenfelter. He's able to make something out of that. Elkhorn Valley had broken free into the backfield. Almost a loss. Heady play by Lingenfelter to get him a yard.
Yeah, that read option, and that he read that at the right time to pull that football out before the loss came and pick up something out of nothing.
So 3rd and 5. Maybe a couple of plays left in this third quarter. Lingenfelter, hands off. King tripped up. It'll be 4th down. That's a great open field play by Olendick, who's been very good defensively for the Falcons here. And it's going to be 4th down and about 3. Boy, a big play here. We've got 10 seconds to go. I think Plainview is going to let this quarter end and try to figure out what to do on this 4th down play.
Yep.
Well, we thought this one would be good, and it has lived up to the building. 12 minutes of regulation football to go. We got a 9-point game. This is News Channel Nebraska.
At Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, our definition of care is showing devotion to and concern towards the health of you and your family. We believe each person that walks through our doors deserves to have a primary care provider they're comfortable with, to be treated like family, and to have their health needs exceeded. Our 20 family medicine providers, located in 10 communities throughout Northeast Nebraska, offer comprehensive health care for all ages. Whether you need a yearly checkup, chronic care management, or you're under the weather, count on us for primary health care you can trust. And if you or your family require a higher level of care, our primary care providers connect you to the area's largest multi-specialty physician group, ensuring a seamless healthcare experience. Choose Faith Regional Physician Services Family Medicine, where we don't just care for you, we care about you.
Big fourth down to start the fourth quarter here in Tilden. Plainview up 9, trying to keep it that way. They've got it 4th and 3 from the Elkhorn Valley 35-yard line. Quick hitter left side, mistimed. Elkhorn Valley will take over. Cohen Lingenfelter turned around, the ball a bit underthrown, and a huge defensive stop for the Falcons.
Well, sometimes on those short passes, as a quarterback, you tend to aim the football instead of throwing it. I think you see probably, it didn't look too bad, I guess, from that angle, that throw. It looked from our angle like he might have just tried to aim it a bit and then left it short. And Cohen Lingenfelter was open. If that ball is a better, put in a better spot, that's a first down. So now doors open for Elkhorn Valley. You're down 9, whole quarter to play, so it's there. You have a chance to come back if you're able to put together a drive here.
They'll start at their own 35-yard line. Again, Jarrett Werner in at quarterback with the modified offense that Elkhorn Valley has been running. He keeps it on the option, gets a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Werner had not carried the football at all as a runner before today. He's carried it 6 times in the second half for 19 yards. Mostly a wide receiver coming into today. But now he's in at quarterback. Mason Nitz switching to tailback. Got him a touchdown last time out. What can they do here? 2nd and 8 from the 37. In motion, Jack Qualsett, the sophomore. Werner, just a 2-man rush for Plainview. Now the blitz comes late. Werner throws it away. Double coverage on Werner. And it'll be 3rd down and 8.
Well, Kramaric there came up after that 2-man rush and pressured Werner there and made him get rid of the football.
So 3rd and 8 here for Elkhorn Valley. Certainly 4-down territory with 11:01 to go in the game.
Yeah, you definitely, I think you want to get something good here. Get something solid and set yourself up for that 4th down. You're kind of in dangerous territory at 3rd down and 8 or 3rd down and 9.
Swing pass, Nitz trying to cut up field. Flag comes in late. Goes for about a yard, that's all. It'll be 4th and 7 pending the penalty. It's going to be a block in the back against Elkhorn Valley. First penalty of the second half, but they have been huge on the Eagles today.
Yeah, I think you take the penalty here. Even though it's 4th and 7, I think you want to move Elkhorn Valley back and really make them uncomfortable. That's, in and of itself a little bit of a gamble because it's 4th and 7, and they likely would have gone for it there, I think, based on the fact that we're in the 4th quarter and you're down 9. Now, if you don't get anything here or there on 3rd down, Elkhorn Valley, then you're probably going to punt. You're just not in a situation where you can go for it.
Yeah, 3rd down and 20. Ball backed up to the 25-yard line. This drive started at the 37, so net minus 12. Werner looking deep, a bit underthrown, almost intercepted. They were trying to get it to Black. Lingenfelter came over and made the play. It was pretty good coverage by Braden Clement as well. And now it's 4th and long.
Yeah, I think Elkhorn Valley was thinking maybe pass interference there on Clement, but they did not get the call. That's close. There was some contact there before that ball was tipped.
So now on 4th down, Elkhorn Valley is in punt formation. No one back deep for Plainview. Werner gets a high one away, but it's angling toward the sideline.
Yeah.
That's going to depend on where they spot this one. That one really went to the right.
I'm not going to get a whole lot out of that, I don't think.
They're going to mark it at the 33-yard line. So just a 22-yard punt, no return. Plainview's defense gets the stop they need, Lou, and now they can really put this game away, even with a sustained drive of any kind. If they don't get points, still up 2, and they can burn a lot of clock.
Yeah, I think you're right. That penalty there definitely took Elkhorn Valley out of an opportunity to go for it. And Plainview still gets good field position.
Here's Jackson King. Tripped across the 35 to the 36. I imagine it's a steady diet at number 2 the rest of the way.
I think that's exactly right. You're going to get King behind that, especially that left side, that big left side of that offensive line, and just run that football, run clock. You've got a 9-point lead, which is a 2-score advantage. So no need to be in a hurry now.
2nd down and 7. Plainview trying to get to 3-1, trying to bounce back from that loss to Crofton last week. Lingenfelter on play action over the top. Has a man off the fingertips. That was Clement. Just the 3rd incompletion thrown by Plainview, and it's 3rd down.
How many times have we seen it in this game where the pass is just outside of the receiver's reach? So close. That would have been a big play.
So 3rd down and 7. From the 36. I like that Plainview is staying aggressive, though.
Yeah, you believe in your players. You certainly have that option.
3rd and 7. Over the top, tipped. Black got a hand on the pass intended for Clement, and it's 4th down.
Well, Falcons get the stop. They should get the football back here.
Yeah, what do you do if you're Plainview? I feel like you got to punt, right?
You let your defense play. Your defense has given up 1 score since that early in the 2nd quarter.
They're going for it.
Wow.
That's a lot of confidence in your team. No, little pooch punt. Quick kick. Well, that's a good one. That's going to bounce into the end zone for the touchback. So it ends up being a 44-yard punt. No return. That's 25 as they'll start 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Well, Elkhorn Valley's defense got them the stop they needed, but 9:53 to go. Don't know that the Falcons can afford any more empty possessions.
No, you got to score on this drive, no doubt about it. You need 2 scores and just not enough time now to think you're going to get the football back twice. 2 more times if you don't score on this possession. You'd need 3 possessions. So I think based on the time, Elkhorn Valley, this is a must-score drive.
1st and 10 from the 15. Werner will hand off to Nitz. Oh, man. Haven Stewart has made his presence felt here in the second half. The big man throwing Nitz down.
This. You talked about guys on the mat. There you go. There's a takedown.
2 points. Ring it up. Loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Yeah, Haven Stewart tackled him like he stole the pork chop off his plate.
Just a junior, by the way, so he could get bigger.
Yeah, that's frightening.
2nd down and 12. Backed up to their 13-yard line. On play action, little option. Late pitch, Plainview ready for it. There's that sure-handed tackling. Great open field play by Lingenfelter. 2 more yards lost. It's 3rd and 14.
Yeah, this right now Plainview defense playing very, very well, and Elkhorn Valley going backwards. And you're not in a good position to be too creative, but with the time and score, I mean, I think Elkhorn Valley, you got to pull out the stops if you've got something up your sleeve, something in the playbook that you want to run. Maybe now is that time.
3rd down, 14 from their own 11. Werner to the air. Into the pocket, firing deep out, tipped, caught, stuck with it. That's Corbin Werner up the middle into Plainview territory.
Wow.
Corbin Werner won the one-on-one battle, and the Falcons are still alive.
What a play. Ball just kind of hung up there, and that's a jump ball, and Werner goes and gets it. What a big conversion. Did they need that one?
35 yards on the pitch and catch, and it's 1st and 10, Elkhorn Valley. On the rollout, Werner fires, caught, Werner to Werner again. It's Corbin Werner's 4th reception to the 25-yard line. Clock ticking inside of 8 to go. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Well, the Werner and Werner law firm laying down the law right now. They're moving the football between the brothers there, and another big play through the air for Elkhorn Valley.
Jared Werner, 5 of 7 passing as the backup quarterback here in the second half. On play action, swinging out of the backfield, dropping it. That was Qualsett, the sophomore, couldn't haul it in. It'll be 3rd and short.
It's one of those, I think Qualsett was thinking run before he secured the football.
So now Elkhorn Valley facing 3rd and short from the 25-yard line.
I think all your offense is in play right now for Elkhorn Valley. You just got to score here. You feel like a touchdown. It goes from Elkhorn Valley trying to get back in it to Plainview going, man, can we hold on and win? You just kind of flip the script here if you're able to score. So a big drive in this ball game for both teams.
Clock is stopped, 7:26 to go, 3rd and 1. Werner on the keeper, finds the first down, gets a little bit of room, dances to the 20. That's a 5-yard gain. Falcons move the sticks. Boy, how about the heart of this Elkhorn Valley team having to completely retool their offense on the fly and still moving the football.
Well, you've got, obviously we talked about having great coaches, but you got great kids here too that are competitors. And you can see that. And neither team really backing down at any time in this game.
4 split wide. Coach Black going to run their offense regardless of who's at quarterback. Werner looking, firing, bobbled, caught, Nitz, upended, 1st and goal, Elkhorn Valley.
Wow. Boy, the bounce is going Elkhorn's Valley way, and they're making plays. Werner now the quarterback. Who was the quarterback? Well, it was this guy, Nitz, with a great catch. Elkhorn Valley driving the football.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line after that gain of 16. Mason Nitz did not expect to need to catch 2 balls for 44 yards, but he has. Now he's a running back, trying to get the edge. Plainview not going to let him have it. Well, this run defense is about as good as we've seen, Lou.
Yeah, they're fast. They're not just big. We talked about size, but these guys can run to the ball. They get there quickly. And if that play, if you telegraph it at all, usually have 4 or 5 white hats waiting for you.
Loses a yard. In fact, it'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. You had Wyatt Schroth, Reese Fromm combining on that stop. Two receivers will split wide to the left. Clock ticking, 6.5 to go. Werner on the cutback, throws late, tipped away, incomplete. That's great coverage. Lingenfelter knocks it away from Corbin Werner. It's 3rd and goal.
That's Cohen Lingenfelter. We've seen guys really read the quarterback well, and Cohen Lingenfelter did that. He broke on that ball very, very well.
So 3rd and goal from the 5. Clock stopped, 6:26 to go in regulation.
Another 3rd down conversion opportunity for Elkhorn Valley. Such an important one. Very important for the Falcons. You don't want to have a negative play here.
Werner looking end zone, cutting back to the right, turns up into the end zone. Touchdown, Elkhorn Valley. Jared Werner, his first rushing touchdown of the season, and it's a 1-possession game.
Wow. The play just kind of broke down defensively. Werner, patient, scrambles. Guy gets knocked down there, and Werner waltzes into the end zone for a huge touchdown for Elkhorn Valley.
Now the conversion, where they got to have it. Both of these teams have scored 4 touchdowns. Conversions have been the difference.
Yeah, that's a great point, and that's such an added strategic thing in 8-man football.
To make this a 1-point game. Werner, right side, caught! 2-point conversion is good. It's a 1-point game with 6:20 to go. Falcons looking for a homecoming miracle. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. Region 4 Behavioral Health, affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services. And by The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Six minutes and 20 seconds to go in our fourth quarter, which is brought to you by Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at Lincoln.org. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. Well, we thought we would have a good one.
Yeah.
No one could have predicted this game would be like what we have seen. 27-26, Plainview with the lead, and it's Elkhorn Valley's second-string quarterback, Jarrett Werner, started the game as a wide receiver, and now he has led 2 second-half touchdown drives and has the Falcons within a point. But now you're giving the ball back to a Plainview team that's moved the ball pretty well on the ground today.
Yeah, and the last time they had the football, they were unable to move it. Elkhorn Valley got the ball back. But now for Plainview, you felt like the game was kind of right there for your taking. Now it's pretty tenuous. You got to put together a drive here and get some first downs at the very least. If you go 3 and out, the Elkhorn Valley has all the momentum.
So 1st and 10 at the 15. Lingenfelter. Straight ahead, not much at all. Corbin Werner drops him for a loss. It'll be 2nd and 11.
You just see the psychological factor right now. Plainview is holding on, where Elkhorn Valley is doing everything they can. I mean, when you get that momentum, you get a score like that, a drive like that, you know, you got a guy like Werner coming off the bench making plays, it just boosts your team. You see the energy level for Elkhorn Valley has picked up.
2nd down and 11. Lingenfelter to the left on the keeper, gets the edge. Solid gain across the 20. Knocked out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. That's about an 8-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, Carter Lingenfelter, he has been good in this ball game. He has done some nice things. That was a big run. Set yourself up for a very makeable 3rd down.
Yeah, this game has turned into a battle of backup quarterbacks, and they're both putting on a show. Lingenfelter, 1st down yardage. Just follow that big offensive line. Got himself 8 and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, big 1st down. Keep that clock running. The 1-point lead. Well, if Elkhorn Valley, you get to a point, maybe you have to gamble a little bit, try to strip the football. Get a Plainview team that fumbled the ball 6 times last week.
1st and 10 from the 30. Clock ticking, 5:17 to go. Straight ahead, Lingenfelter, not much. Kellen Olendick, the senior, his last homecoming game, and he has been all over the place defensively. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, he's had some hard hits. He's taken some hard hits. I've seen him get up a couple times rather slowly, but he's obviously playing at a high level. That was a big-time tackle to keep that play from not really going in anywhere.
Boy, that 1st down was big, though. Even if Plainview can't get the 1st down, Elkhorn Valley's not going to get the ball before the 3-minute mark.
Yeah, you want to run that clock as much as you can. I don't think you get too fancy here with the lead.
Now they're going direct snap. Jackson King, Elkhorn Valley ready. There's Olendick again.
Wow.
King loses a couple. It's 3rd and long.
Colin Olendick is Mr. Clutch right now for this defense. 2 straight big plays. Watch him come in there. Man, he's flying in there. He read that play perfectly. He knew what was coming. He shot the gap, made the play.
Yeah, was able to figure out where the line would not be. And he broke through. Now it's 3rd and 10. We'll be inside of 4 to go after this play. Plainview going to the air. Lingenfelter deep, wide open is King, and he can't haul it in. 4th down, and the clock stops with 3:57 to go.
Wow, that's a big gamble. You don't pick up the first down, and you stop the clock on an incomplete pass.
Boy, King had this one, though. That was there.
That was a pretty good finish there defensively. That was Nitz that just got enough of his hand on it there right at the end.
Plainview had shown like they were going to go for it. They go with a quick kick instead. Takes a Plainview roll out of bounds. So Elkhorn Valley, still all their timeouts. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line, trailing by 1 after a 35-yard punt by Lingenfelter.
Those are Hollywood writers out there watching this ball game.
Man.
You got Jarrett Werner that has come off the bench and sparked this team. Can he finish it here? I mean, I don't know if they even have a kicker. I mean, you're only down 1. You're probably going to have to score a touchdown.
Yep. Jarrett Werner started this game as a wide receiver. Travis Halsey got injured, so they moved their starting quarterback, Mason Nitz, to tailback. Werner has taken over at quarterback and has been special. 1st down, scrambles, steps up, takes off, breaks a tackle, gets about 3, planted by Lingenfelter. So the clock will tick after that gain of 4.
Yeah, you've got to be, I guess the old adage is be quick but don't hurry.
Yeah.
You've got to, you can't spend a lot of time in the huddle here, but you don't want to play so fast that you make a big mistake.
Or play so fast that you score with giving Plainview enough time to try to answer. There's
true.
just so much to navigate here. 2 receivers to the right on 2nd and 6. Werner in motion, flag at the snap. Boy, that's been the one thing that when they look at the film this week, win or lose, penalties.
I think that's the 5th or 6th penalty like that on Elkhorn Valley.
That is the 5th procedure penalty on Elkhorn Valley, their 8th of the game.
Yeah, and that hurts, and especially in this situation when game is, for all intents and purposes, on the line.
2nd and 11 now after the penalty. Backed up to the 14. They lose time as well. It's ticking inside of 3 minutes. Werner handles the rough snap. Short hops to the open man. Was looking for Qualsett. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, got rushed on that play. Took a little contact there at the end from Xander Albin.
I'll tell you what, we got Kearney and Omaha North coming up tonight. 6:45 coverage starts Central Time, 5:45 Mountain. They got a tough act to follow.
Yeah.
This game has been incredible. Homecoming Friday in Tilden. No place I'd rather be. 3rd and 11. Nitz is back at quarterback. The ball rolls to him. They want to go deep to Werner, but it's overshot, incomplete. So that time they put Werner back in at receiver, but it's 4th and 11.
Well, 2:46 to go. Well, I don't know that you punt here, do you? I mean,
they've got 3 timeouts.
If you got
still.
3 timeouts, you're in a terrible spot to go for it with 3 timeouts to work with. I don't know. We'll see. They're talking.
Glad I'm not head coach Brandon Black right now.
It'd be different, I think, if it was 4th and 1 or 2.
Yeah.
4th and 10 here.
And they're thinking about it.
I think they're going to call a timeout here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call timeout. Try to figure out what they're going to do here. 2:46 to go in the game. So Elkhorn Valley's got 2 timeouts left now. I feel like you take that timeout, you're probably punting it here, right? Try to get a stop and get the ball back?
Well, just lost a timeout is the only problem. Yeah, that's a tough decision.
I mean, is it just, kind of a now or never situation? You got your 2nd string quarterback. It could be for Elkhorn Valley, either get it now or don't get it. But
Well, like I said earlier, I think it was at the end of the first half, if you have a trick play, might be the time to use it. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Maybe they've worked on something for this situation where, you try to trick Plainview, but it's feast or famine. If you don't get the first down, ball game likely over. You still have a fighting chance, I think, if you punt the ball here with 2 timeouts.
But
left.
even then, you're probably getting the ball back with less than a minute and no timeouts. I mean, there's just there's no choice you're happy with. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, it's like which knee do you want to get hit with a brick on? I mean, it's not a good opportunity to make that decision. But looks
it's
like
the offense breaking the huddle.
Yep.
4th and 11. So Nitz will be at quarterback as they try to throw it with some distance here. Could be the ball game right here. Nitz fires, has a man. Black's got it. First down. The drive continues. Black was, they're going to say incomplete now. They're saying Black did not catch the ball. Elkhorn Valley's fans want a flag because Black got shoved into the bleachers. They get neither.
Yeah, I thought they were going to call a late hit after that play. And we'll see here on the replay if.
Boy.
That's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if he had it or not, but boy, the lack of call there is not going to sit well with the Elkhorn Valley faithful.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. Elkhorn Valley did not get the call, and now Plainview has a chance to ice this ball game.
They've got it 1st and 10. Jackson King, nothing there. Brought down for no gain at the 14-yard line. Take another look. And again, they said he didn't catch it. Yeah, does he have control of it as he goes out of bounds? It's hard to tell. But the bigger issue, watch where this push happens. I mean,
way out
he's out of bounds.
Yeah, he's 5 yards out of bounds when that hit comes.
Jackson King, meanwhile, lost a yard on that run. It's 2nd and 11. The clock's still rolling inside of 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, you think about letting them score here and defend the 2-point conversion to get the ball back?
Potentially. I mean, Jackson King, he's not going to even give him the choice. He's just going to take it himself. Jackson King, crowd him. But a flag is down.
And it's coming back, folks. It's coming back.
Does anybody want to win this game?
Wow.
Huge penalty there. Take 6 off the board.
Well, if Plainview, if that would have held, they'd be up 33-26, which is 7 points, actually. And if you defend the 2-point conversion, then you get the ball back with a chance to tie the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said there for just kind of letting them have it. But now you've got Plainview backed up to the 25. It's 2nd down and 20. 2nd and 21. They need the 4-yard line. Inside give to King. Elkhorn Valley all over it. Got about a yard. Time is the issue now. Elkhorn Valley calls timeout. Clock stops. Minute 38 to go. Here's the problem for Elkhorn Valley. Plainview's going to go for it on 4th down no matter what happens.
Right.
So you've got to defend for 2 more plays instead of the 1 that you normally would.
Right. And that's timeout number 2 for Elkhorn Valley.
Yeah, the Falcons will have 1 left. 3rd and a whole bunch. The bigger issue now, the clock. Minute 38 to go. Elkhorn Valley can stop the clock just 1 more time.
Yeah, you might try it. We talked about gambling a little bit. Go for that strip. You got to find a way to get that football back. 3rd down and long, but doesn't really help Elkhorn Valley at this point. You've just got to get through this play here and then get the football back on 4th down.
You got to start going for the strip too, right? If you're Jackson King or whoever it is running this football, the only one in the backfield is Lingenfelter. Got to hold on to the ball. 3rd and a whole bunch. Lingenfelter going to throw. It's caught. They went with a high percentage pass inside the 20 to the 18. It'll be 4th and about 14 after that gain of 7.
And now you just let the clock run, let it run down, and see if they run it down and call a timeout to set up a play, or if they're just going to run it.
Looks like that is what Plainview is going to do. They're just going to run this down as long as they can, call timeout, set up for the 4th down. It'll be 4th and 14 from the 18-yard line. That means Elkhorn Valley will have one more timeout if they're able to get the stop. So that's big.
Yeah, that helps.
But they're not going to have a ton of time. Clock stops with 48 seconds to go in the ball game. Plainview calls timeout. We'll take one as well. Huge 4th down next. This is News Channel Nebraska.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
We got your back.
Well, the good news, if you're Elkhorn Valley, you're going to have one timeout. The bad news is, even if they get the stop, they're going to be a long ways away from the end zone with only 48 seconds to go. It's 4th and 14, Plainview up 1 with the ball at the Elkhorn Valley 18. 4 receivers split wide, 3 to the left of Lingenfelter.
Try to make this play last, extend the play, and there's a...
Oh, now Plainview jumped.
Oh, my goodness.
Plainview flinched. That's a false start, so they're going to move back 5.
Well, that helps you if you get the ball back.
Absolutely.
In field position. And that makes it much, much tougher to pick up the 1st down. I don't know that at this point Plainview is, I mean, they'll take it if they get it, but I don't think that's the key. The key right now is to get as much as you can, run as much clock as you can, and then if you don't get the 1st down, they don't have much time.
From the 24, caught, he's in, touchdown Plainview.
Wow.
Wyatt Schroth came back for it, Lingenfelter's first touchdown pass of the game, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, that's, again, that's why Coach Kyle Schmidt is the coach. You're going to be aggressive on that play and go for it. You know, you sometimes you get conservative. You think about playing the field position. They were not conservative in that. They went for the 1st down and the touchdown.
So they're going to go for the 1 point. So regardless, it's going to be a 1-possession game. Extra point up. It is good. It's an 8-point game. Elkhorn Valley will have 1 timeout and 41 seconds, trailing 8. But boy, on 4th and 23,
Wow.
no, sorry, 4th and 19, they convert and get the 24-yard touchdown pass. Carter Lingenfelter, 2 rushing touchdowns, that passing touchdown there.
Yeah, that was that. That took some courage to call that, and it worked. And that's, again, you believe in your players, you go out and you make plays. That's exactly what happened there. Lingenfelter threw a nice ball, and Schroth, who already had a big interception in this game, comes up with the biggest touchdown. Now, for Elkhorn Valley, you've got to score, obviously. You've got to get a touchdown, but you have to get a 2-point conversion to send this thing into overtime, something they have not been very good at in this ballgame.
Just 1 of 4 on 2-point conversions today, although they made their last one. And who will be quarterback? Will it be Jarrett Werner or Mason Nitz? That's the next question. If they're looking to throw it deep, my guess is they probably put Nitz back out there.
And you're going to have to with 41 seconds to go. Unless you get a great return here, you're going to have a lot of distance to cover.
Lingenfelter keeps it on the ground, fielded at the 15. Werner tripped up across the 25 to the 26. So that's 54 yards that Elkhorn Valley's got to go in 38 seconds with one timeout. Looks like it will be Nitz at quarterback. They'll split Werner out as a wideout. That's another reason to do that. You've got a sure-handed tall target that you can split out for plays like this.
Yeah, you got a playmaker out there, and I think Nitz just more experienced in the situation.
Nitz with time. Can't take too much time, though. Got to get rid of it. Now he does. Out of bounds. Clock down to 30 seconds. It'll be 2nd and 10. Good coverage again. The secondary has been really good for Plainview. Elkhorn Valley's been forced to extend plays, and no one could get open for Nitz there.
Yeah, good coverage. You make them, you want to try to make Elkhorn Valley, if they're going to complete a pass, you do it underneath. You don't want to get anybody behind you, force them to throw the ball in the middle of the field and chew up some of that clock.
Nitz looking near sideline for Werner. Werner tripped. Oh, Werner lost his footing. He was going step for step with Lingenfelter. That pass looked good. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, I think they just kind of tangled feet here, but we'll see. And, it looks like, just stumbled.
Lost his footing.
The turf monster strikes again.
So it's 3rd and 10. Clock down to 25 seconds. Still that one timeout for Elkhorn Valley.
Right now, you've got to not only worry about the clock in general, but you worry about the down and distance here. You've got to get a first down.
Nitz, a little bit of pressure, steps up. Oh boy, he cannot be tackled in bounds here. Nitz is going to be tackled in bounds. They'll have to burn that last timeout right here. But the clock is ticking. Oh, they don't have any timeouts, I don't think.
Yeah, they're not calling one, so they certainly don't.
So Nitz, it's 4th down here, but Nitz has just got to throw it to the end zone. This is it. This is the ball game. Nitz throwing deep. Werner intercepted, and that's going to do it. Carter Lingenfelter wraps it up with an interception, and Plainview brings heartbreak to homecoming in Tilden. Your final, 34-26. What a ball game. Post-game show coming. This is News Channel Nebraska.
Elevate your drive with Woodhouse Ford. From driving the city streets to cruising the back roads, Woodhouse Ford has something for every lifestyle. Discover the joy of performance and reliability with Woodhouse Ford, where every mile is a testament to quality craftsmanship. With 3 locations in Omaha, Blair, and Plattsmouth, Woodhouse Ford is ready to help you. Shop our inventory and offers going on now and experience the difference of buying with Woodhouse Ford.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The yellow jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people that we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
Let your next adventure take flight in Sarpy County, Nebraska for some high-flying fun. Legendary family adventures. Out-of-this-world shopping. Star-studded evenings. And award-winning experiences. Our flights are never canceled. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
NCN Sports is brought to you by U-State Pharmacy in Norfolk, where their mission is your family's health. Elkhorn Rural Public Power, with Stanton County and Elkhorn Rural Public Power Districts, your energy supplier. And Husker Ag LLC of Plainview, a strong supporter of area academics and athletics.
Home health care is a variety of services that are offered in a patient's home, wherever that patient defines their home, whether it be a nursing facility, assisted living, memory care, adult daycare, group home, And it's skilled services that are provided, which can be by a nurse, a physical therapist, an occupational therapist, a speech therapist, a social worker, or a certified nurse's aide.
Yes, I would recommend Faith Home Health Care, simply because they make it easy for you to stay in your home. And they come with the supplies. You don't have to come up with anything. They bring everything with them. And they're friendly and kind and clean up after themselves. They don't ever leave a mess.
Anybody can qualify for home health, from a newborn all the way up to people greater than 100 years old.
My name is Harriet, and I really enjoy the services that Home Health Care has given me.
There are many details that can set your dream apart from anyone else's. But what sets the banks that you are considering apart from each other? At Boone County Bank, what sets us apart from other lenders is our flexibility. We offer a wide variety of loans, and we pride ourselves on providing lending options for commercial, residential, and agriculture needs to make your dreams a reality. Our lenders have both the practical experience and product knowledge to ensure your solution is a perfect match for your needs. Boone County Bank, here to help you grow.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. Region 4 Behavioral Health, affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services. And by The Carpet Shop, providing quality residential and commercial floor covering and installation for almost 50 years.
What a game in Tilden today. 34-26. Plainview gets the win. Time for our coaches' post-game interview. That's brought to you by Sarpy County Tourism. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com. Head coach Kyle Schmidt standing by with Lou Siefker. Lou?
All right, Eric, thanks a lot. Well, how about the Plainview Pirates? They come on the road and get a thrilling 34-26 win over the Elkhorn Valley Falcons, joined now by Kyle Schmidt, our winning head coach. Coach, talk about just how you guys, I was listening to you over there. There was some positives. There were some things you weren't so happy about. What's your overall takeaways of this ball game?
Oh, we showed toughness. We were able to come back. We got down 12-0 early, and we were able to settle down, get into a rhythm, play some really good offense there in the second quarter, and get the lead back before halftime. So happy with how we responded there. Not happy with how we finished, but we got it done.
Well, 12-0 Elkhorn Valley, and they kind of dominated that first quarter, but you guys came back in the second quarter. I think you had 4 touchdowns in about 7-8 minutes. What was the difference between those quarters?
We started cleaning up our assignments. I mean, up front, we weren't getting backers taken care of. They were playing hard, playing fast, and we weren't getting hats on them. And we finally got some things cleaned up and got our guys on them, and we were able to hit some seams.
Elkhorn Valley made some changes. They had one of their best players go out with an injury, and then put Warner at quarterback, and he started making plays. Did that kind of disrupt what you guys were doing, or were there just some mistakes on the defensive side?
No, they got some great athletes, so they're going to make plays. They got really good athletes around, all across the field. They moved them around, so it made our jobs a lot tougher. But they're a good team. There's a reason that they were, giving us a heck of a fight throughout the whole thing.
Well, it was 4th down and 19 there late in the ball game, and experts like me thought, maybe run the ball, run clock. But great coaches like you said, let's go for it. Let's be aggressive. What was your mindset on that pass play at 4th and 19 that ended up in the icing touchdown?
Sometimes you just got to let kids go make plays, and it was just take a chance with a kid and told Wyatt to go be an athlete, and he did.
Absolutely. Now, we're going to talk to Carter Lingenfelter. He wasn't even the starting quarterback at the start of the season, but guy that makes plays on both sides of the ball. Assess his play here in this ball game.
He played really well. He's a calm, confident leader, and you can tell our guys never get too shaken during the game, and a lot of that is kudos to him. He's calm, relaxed, he keeps them under control, and he's just a great leader. He always takes responsibility, and he was the first one after the game. I played well, but I didn't play good enough, so that's the kind of leader he is, and I appreciate it.
Well, tough schedule ahead. You feel you like where your team's at, or you still feel like there's some things to work on?
You always have things to work on, but I like our group and the fire that they have and the fight that they have, and I know that's going to take us quite a ways. So we're going to get back to work next week and start cleaning things up.
Well, Coach, congratulations on a big win. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. That's head coach Kyle Schmidt. Let's get Carter Lingenfelter in here, our player of the game. And Carter, I know you played quarterback all game, but let's talk about the last play there, the interception. What did you see there? How were you able to pick that one off and end the ball game?
I just knew that there was 10 seconds left. They had to go deep, and they sent 42 out there a long ways, and we weren't covering him, and I knew if I didn't get there, that was a touchdown. So I just had to go make a play, and just went and made one.
You know, as we said, you were not the starting quarterback to start the year, and now you've ended up in that position, and you're playing well. How is your mental approach to this? I mean, has it been a challenge to adjust to playing quarterback, or has it just kind of been seamless?
I played quarterback all through 4th through junior high, so I knew what I was doing, and I had taken reps before and played JV quarterback. And I knew it was just my role to step in. I had to lead this team, and when Gage went down with an injury, I knew I had to go in right away, and if I didn't step up, then we would lose. So I just see that as my responsibility, and I'm just doing my job.
One thing you did really well in this ball game was just extend plays with your legs. And I think you get pretty good protection from the big guys up front, but you're always looking downfield, looking to make plays. Talk about that process and how you've gotten better at that.
Yeah, I just love to extend plays. Like I've always just naturally been, I like to scramble. Like I like to just throw on the run. And the line gets me those good pockets, and I can step up, and if I don't see anything, then I just go. And if no linebackers come, then I'll run. If not, I'm going to keep looking downfield. And it so happened tonight that we had a few guys that they know how to find spots, and I'm scrambling, and that's what they did. And I just lobbed it up to them and let them catch and run.
You're talking to Coach on the way over here, and it sounded like there were some things you're upset maybe about your performance, about the team as a whole. What do you think needs to improve for Plainview as you go forward and you face a very difficult schedule?
We just need to play a more complete game. Like that first quarter was not good. We had some things not go our way. I'm proud of our resiliency when we went down 12-0. When we let them score 12 in a row in that fourth quarter, we didn't give up. We didn't let them come back and all that. We've got a lot of stuff to fix, a lot of assignments that need fixed, but overall, a win's a win. And we got to get ready because we play some good teams here at the end of the year, and we got to keep getting as many wins as we can.
It feel good to beat Elkhorn Valley, the team that knocked you out of the playoffs last year?
It definitely feels good, especially to be able to come here and do it. It's a really good win.
Well, Carter, if I don't know what you're doing after school, but I think coach or broadcaster, you can do either.
Yeah, maybe that'll be in the future, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't bet against you, Carter. Congratulations on a big win and being our player of the game.
Thank you.
That's Carter Lingenfelter, our player of the game. Eric, let's go back to you.
Carter Lingenfelter did a little bit of everything. A couple of rushing touchdowns, a passing touchdown, an interception. Might be driving the bus home. I don't know. He had a great game. He's our player of the game. What a game this was. Our guys in the truck got a tough task ahead of them because we needed to take a look at our top plays. Those are brought to you in part by Elkhorn Valley Bank. For all of your banking needs, Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, there is a difference. Elkhorn Valley and Plainview playing for the third time in the last calendar year. Last time they played each other, Elkhorn Valley eliminated Plainview in the playoffs. Pirates coming in ranked 8th in the state in Class D1, but it's Elkhorn Valley making plays early. Mason Nitz zips one in. Jarrett Werner's first touchdown reception of the season. Elkhorn Valley takes the lead. 2-point conversion, no good. It's 6-0. Elkhorn Valley keeps it going, though. Second half now, out of the backfield, flaring to the end zone is Travis Halsey. He scores the touchdown, but goes out with an injury. Elkhorn Valley up 12-0. Plainview comes alive, though, second quarter. After a touchdown, an interception sets them up in a goal-to-go situation. Carter Lingenfelter in from 2 yards out. Plainview up 13-12. Not 3 minutes later, Jackson King bouncing off defenders, making guys miss. His second rushing touchdown of the game. Plainview scores 20 unanswered points over the course of about 5.5 minutes. Then third quarter, they extend their lead. A quarterback keeper to open the second half. Plainview up 27-12, but Elkhorn Valley not done. Mason Nitz looking, end zone wide open. On a fourth down play, Logan Black, the sophomore, his second receiving touchdown of the year. Down 9. Now having to go to Jarrett Werner because of injuries. He scrambles into the end zone from the quarterback position. 2-point conversion, good. It's a 1-point game. But a 4th and 14 for Plainview. They go to the air with inside of a minute to go. It is caught. Wyatt Schroth, the sophomore, his first touchdown of the season. 2-point conversion is good. One final chance for Elkhorn Valley. They don't get it. And Plainview steals one on the road, 34-26 to improve to 3-1. Elkhorn Valley slips to 2-2. And those top plays brought to you in part by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com. So Plainview 3-1. It gets no easier. They're hosting Summerland a week from tonight. Elkhorn Valley will be back in action on the road at 2-2 against Laurel Concord Coleridge. As for us, we're back on the air in about an hour. Live from Kearney, a top 10 matchup in Class A as the Kearney Bearcats host the Vikings of Omaha North. And don't forget college football tomorrow on NCN with UNK hosting Central Oklahoma. Until then, from my broadcast partner Lou Siefker, Connor Luby, and the truck, and the entire NCN Sports crew, my name's Eric McKay. Thanks for joining us. Have a great evening.
We now join regular programming on News Channel Nebraska.